One. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to do a thing. We have several of the cast members from Super Academy in character. So just to set the scene, they're at the Super Bar or Super Cafe, Super Bar Cafe, Bar Cafe. Okay, that wasn't funny. But anyway, so we're just going to set the scene right there and hope you enjoy.
Hey, Starburst! How's it going?
Super child. What is? Yeah. It's going fine. How are you doing?
Power Kid.
No. What is it?
Power Kid.
Power Kid.
Kid.
Yeah, you should work on that one, man. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 How are you doing?
Had a bit of a long day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
I don't know. I'm like out of energy, which is a problem for me. I think my dry cleaner shrunk my costume again.
Yeah.
You should look into a more practical costume.
You do seem to know what you're talking about. You're a pretty sharply dressed guy.
Well,
This guy over here. Red? Are you kidding me? Red?
well, red on blue. Primary on primary for tragedy.
The worst. Who would ever make that mistake?
Well, clearly not me, clearly not you.
Take a
Not
seat.
for a single one.
Yeah. Pop a squat.
Thank you.
Starburst.
That side.
That side, damn glad to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
This is Super Baby.
Super baby.
Super Baby.
Is really.
That's I got it. Super Baby, right?
It's Power Kid.
Oh, that makes much more sense.
Really? I think it's
Well,
terrible.
I mean, it could be some work, but I feel it conveys a certain level of ability.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess. You do know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll do that.
Yes.
What line of work you in that side?
Well, I'm mostly self-employed.
Okay.
I do a lot of undercover and other people's projects. I mean, it is a tough market to be a creative type in right now.
Oh, I know how that is. Absolutely. Still in school.
Yes, well, you two have a bright future ahead of you. There's always room for improvement. I mean, one should
There's
never...
a lot of room for improvement, I would say.
Well, one should never discredit their peers too readily. I mean, I'm sure there were some when you were just starting out who just couldn't get a feel for the Stardust, but once you proved yourself to them, none could doubt you.
I don't know.
You sure show a lot of support for him.
Well, I mean, he is clearly established.
Star is part of my name. I'm a star. First.
I'll never know what sort of support that will be. So.
It's always excuses with this guy.
Well, sometimes one should own up for their own actions and admit to their failings to enable them to move past them.
Well said.
I do a bit of counseling on the side.
Okay. Kind of like a master and apprentice kind of thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Get into that one day, maybe.
So we have, if you have any questions in the chat for any of these fine individuals, we can ask them. So just let us know, and just type in the comments, and we will present your query to them or request.
Unfortunately, it's a bit stuffy in here.
I didn't think that actually came off.
Normally it doesn't.
I would have said it didn't. I would have said that was attached to your face, but I would have been wrong.
One must make sacrifices.
Is that heavy? Does it like weigh down on your face? How's your neck?
My neck is very strong.
Oh, strong neck.
After
That's
it's-
important.
Yes, after a time, you simply have to adapt to your costume, or else it will adapt to you. You must master everything.
Mine's adapting my butt crack right now, dude. Oh, up in there. Oh.
Well, that is the problem with tighter costumes. Again, practicality.
But I mean, if you've got the body, right?
That's true. You may as well show off the goods.
There you go. Red hoodie.
Well,
Red hoodie.
consider it a form of camouflage. If you wear baggy clothing, no one can see what's underneath there. Perhaps he's hiding some form of weaponry or some powerful muscles with which he could put someone into traction for 8 months.
You think outside the box, man. I'll give you that.
All right, we have a question. So Grievous Apprentice wants to know, Just Side, what is your favorite film?
Well, I would have to say that my favorite film is The Usual Suspects, because the villain gets away in the end. It's an interesting twist on a usual formula.
I knew who Kaiser Soze was the whole time.
You know what my favorite movie is?
What's that?
Who cares?
Home Alone.
And why is that?
Because I was home. Alone. All the time.
Wah, 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 wah.
No, that's a legitimate concern. I mean, perhaps there was a reason you were alone for quite some time.
A little bit of a tension between the two.
We've
I'm
worked.
picking up on that.
We've worked together before.
Oh, there's a history, okay. Why would you work with him?
Well, you know how I said I do counseling.
Oh, that makes some sense then, yes.
Yeah.
This one's also for Dust Side, but I'm going to also open it up to everyone. What is your proudest achievements?
My proudest achievement was making the international news.
Oh, okay, now me ask. There's just so many of them. Well, graduating top of my class from the super junior high. That was pretty. I'd say that's right up there.
That's a
Fucking hell.
competitive school.
Right? Came out on top. Big deal. Big deal. That's right up there. I got this Chaotrix number. Yeah, that was pretty good. You know, so her number. She's a pretty good looking girl.
Chaotrix. you
Chaotrix.
say.
Yep. I don't know. I think she's the best looking girl. Super Academy, and you know, she's pretty super. I got her digits. You know, give her a ring here pretty soon. She wants to, you know, go on a mission.
Ah, young love.
Have you achieved anything?
Yeah. I got into the Super Academy. That's my biggest achievement. So
A self-made man.
you would know.
Yes.
Speaking on that, Power Kid, what inspired you to go to the Super Academy?
Well, I don't know, just feel like I'm a part of something.
For the first time in your life, I bet. I'm sorry.
You know, I wanted to hang out with you.
That was you? That was you?
You guys were having that party?
Well, I mean, it was pretty exclusive, and I think you understand if you make the cut.
Well, can I do anything to make the cut?
You know, it's not really up to me. It's kind of just lost cause. I want to feel.
Oh.
No? Maybe?
Okay.
Who's the red? You start.
On
How about
that
you?
on that subject, what inspired you to go to the Super Academy? Starburst?
Well, I've just been such a natural about it the whole time. It was an easy decision, you know? Saving lives, being admired. It was a calling. I answered.
All right.
Say that if you can do what you love for an occupation, it's not really a job.
I've heard that. I have heard that. I love being loved. I do.
Many do.
Oh, that's
but
great.
Only a few can truly achieve it.
What are you saying?
Because there are some who will simply never be accepted in their current role.
I think I know who you're talking.
So, by the way, speaking of this Chaotrix person, this is a great one by Blue Dragon 5. Shout out to him.
Blue Dragon. Bye.
So what is your fondest memory of this Chaotrix person you were mentioning? Because I think you all know her.
For me, it's her body. But Power Kid. What about you? I mean, she's pretty banging, right? Wait, if you could see her, you know exactly what I was talking about.
I imagine I would.
Oh man, she's in some shape.
Well,
Did
I
I say
could.
something? I mean,
Well, my only memory of her is your recounting of her, so we'll have to go with that one by default.
exactly, just shapely. If you could see it, like, he's like, I don't know what I said. He's getting a little tense over here.
Power Kid, what's your fondest memory of Chaotrix?
All the time she picked on me.
That was really funny. Yeah. And she had you by the, like the. Oh,
She's my sister.
that's. She's your sister.
Yeah.
That's got to be tough, dude. That's a tough draw. I mean, hey, it's okay. I mean, she's great. You.
Please don't touch me.
I'm sorry, I know. Sometimes it's hot. Bursting with energy. Starburst. It's okay.
I thought you were out of energy.
Well, I'm getting it back. Okay. I'm getting tension from both sides now.
All right.
It has been a long day for me as well.
Oh,
So-
okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Grab that. Yeah.
So,
Drugs.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see. What Power Kid? What are you doing for Christmas?
I'm gonna go hang out with Dark Cop's family.
No
Because
plans to spend it with your parents?
I
Do
don't
they have no plans to spend it with you?
really have any parents,
Oh. No. Look at you.
or any that I would care to admit.
A rough home life can be a touchy subject.
Oh. This guy with the advice. Just keep spinning it out. Are you being paid to counsel right now? I'm just saying.
No, it's something of a charity I do.
Okay.
Offer direction and guidance to those who are sorely in need of it.
So Starburst, you may have heard. I don't know if this is the kind of thing that you've heard 1,000 times, but what's your favorite kind of Starburst?
I do get that question a lot, but it's a good question. Good question. Obviously not red. I'm gonna have to go with pink for the flavor. And only true men can pull off pink.
Well said by the man who
Starburst.
wears yellow.
Yeah, wears yellow well.
Exactly.
Thank you. Just was making sure. Like the green cake.
It is a good touch.
Right? Mm-hmm.
So
Protected. Doesn't keep it warm because yeah.
So this is mainly for Power Kid, but also for everyone. What do people think of Dark Cop? He's a student at Super Academy. You might know him.
What do they think of him?
Yeah, like just what's it like work? Like you have assignments with him. What do you do? How do you think of him?
Well,
Cool.
He's not a tool.
Who said tool?
He's just
I didn't.
he's really smart and very helpful if at times stubborn or pushy or invasive, really, mostly invasive. But he means well, so I like working with him.
Just to know for sure, this is the like quiet kid who runs around in the black.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, he gets on my nerves. He is always like investigating stuff that I don't really think is his job to be investigating, and he just kind of comes off like he knows everything. He doesn't know everything. I mean,
He knows a lot.
okay, maybe.
He does a lot of research.
I'm sure he does do a lot of research. He doesn't have any friends.
I'm his friend.
Doesn't have any friends. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. From what I hear of him, he seems like the sort of person who has very definite strengths, but has some very glaring weaknesses.
Like what?
Well, for starters, if he were to, say, challenge somebody who was much stronger than he was, there would be very little in his arsenal with which he could overcome that.
Also doesn't sound like something a smart person would do. So, I mean, how smart could he be?
Or maybe he's standing up against somebody who should be stood up against.
Perhaps, but wouldn't the ability to determine your odds of success against an opponent be a critical piece of combat?
You would think.
So, what's each of your favorite Pixar films? And why?
Huh.
It's a heavy
Great
question.
questions tonight.
I like Up because I forgot his name, the older guy. Basically becomes a father figure for the young little Boy Scout, so and it's really sad.
You kind of remind me of that young little Boy Scout, actually. A little bit. Yeah. Parallel.
I'm really excited to hear what you have to say for your Pixar film.
I'm sure everybody is, first of all. And I'm glad that you are, too. My favorite Pixar film, most people probably think it's The Incredibles. No, that was incredible. Doesn't hold a candle to Ratatouille. Ratatouille. I've always wanted to go to Paris. That side?
My favorite is... My favorite is A Bug's Life, because it is an inspiring tale of the little man rising up against a crushing and oppressive system. And it really drives home just how much one can truly accomplish. They simply don't let the circumstances of their birth and any crushing deficiencies that may be associated with it hold them back.
You're right. I'm kind of tired of the underdog story. I mean, coming from like the background, difficult home life, whatever. Where was the all-American kid who just came up, great family, just rises through the ranks, everybody loves him, saving the day? That's my kind of story.
So, this is just for Death Side. Have you ever had a pet?
Define pet.
A sapient but non-sentient creature that you keep for companionship around the house and not for labor, just for company.
No. If we are allowed to include beasts of burden, I had 2.
All right. Well, on that,
It's a bit of a touchy subject. One of them ran away. I've never been able to get over it. crush him.
Okay. That can be tough. I
Yes.
get it.
Oh. So there, Blue Dragon 5 has heard a rumor, and keep in mind this is just a rumor, that Catrix actually has a thing for Dark Cop. Do you have a response to that, or?
Oh, do I have a response to that? I am just at a loss for words. What could she see in that guy that she wouldn't see in, I don't know, someone else at Super Academy?
You'd think she would have better taste.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's a loner. He doesn't dress well. I mean, no one likes him, except apparently Chaotrix.
Maybe he has an air of danger about him.
Yeah, well, I deal with a lot of danger too, man. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
That's right. Dark Cop? Are you...
Speaking of dressing well, how do you guys decide your costumes?
Oh,
Well, I just threw mine together really quickly
yeah,
for the academy.
everyone can tell.
What about you?
I spent a lot of time on my costume.
Really?
Really? You can't tell? I mean, like I said, Mr. Wang's dry clean. It's a little shrunk right now. But if you could see it and it's, you know...
Why don't you show them your purple thing?
You mean my protective lower... Yeah, I'll show them. Right there. Okay. Purple. Green. Purple. Yellow. Purple. Green. Starburst.
A flawlessly coordinated ensemble.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah, gosh.
I designed my outfit for practicality. In combat, you need armor to stop incoming attacks of physical varieties. Against an energy attack, such as yours, for example, one would be hard-pressed to defend
I
themselves.
hear that.
I'm sure many have fallen to you.
Many have and many will.
And plenty of pockets for whatever I may need to bring down my opponents.
Pockets. People ask me all the time where I keep my phone. That's kind of that, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pockets.
I hear belts are in vogue right now for that.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, just a few more questions. We're gonna have questions all night, and then we're gonna, for those who come also just to check out sneak peek of Kitsune, we'll check that out in about 10 or so minutes or so. But yeah, just keep the questions coming. Okay, who do you think is the hottest lady superhero from Marvel or DC? For anyone can answer that or not answer that. Starburst, I'm sure you have some things to say about that. So
Ooh, I'm just picturing them all right now. That Black Widow from the Avengers is pretty fine. She's always changing her hair. I like that. She tries hard. Mm-hmm. Flexible. Gets out of sticky situations. Black Widow. What are you shaking your head at? You don't think I have a shot?
No, I'm reading for you.
Okay. Let's we're on the same side about something. You even like girls yet?
I like Wonder Woman. I think she stands for something and knows what she's out for. And
You just like her because she doesn't wear a lot of clothes.
no.
Yes.
It's a perfectly legitimate reason.
That is true. Respect. Alright, Deathside. You get the hot spot.
Wow.
As much detail as possible.
There are so many choices.
What? We've been talking about it now for 5 minutes. All of a sudden, he starts talking about it, and you can't listen. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Hearing about certain people's preferences makes some people uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you guys are, I mean, you've been one job together and whatever.
Yes, well,
He just doesn't even, okay.
so many choices. I admit,
I need to use that one.
You would never leave. Does it at the cafeteria all the time. Just comes up and sits next to me.
weird.
Weird is right.
Some people are just so presumptuous.
And they can't take a hint. Yeah,
I don't know.
this guy, he's best friends with a detective and he just has no clue.
Well said.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Let's
No.
save that one for later.
I will, you know. I don't get enough credit for my wit. It's probably like my 7th best feature.
What would be your 5th?
My butt. I got the list that's also in the purple thing. I could take it out, but you know.
You just keep that in your pants for
Oh,
now.
alright. Not the first time I've heard that.
I don't doubt it.
This place is dead.
Well, it's a superhero bar. How many of them actually have a nightlife?
That's true.
Who do you think is the most powerful person in the academy that you've met?
Well, I think that's an easy question for me, but I'll let Power Kid take a bite out of that one first.
I think Valkyrina is. She is the dean of the school, so she's really helpful. Really helped me.
I would actually have to agree with that. Valkyrina is a very impressive hero. Her abilities are practically unmatched, and her skill in a martial confrontation is almost second to none.
I think someone has the hots for our dean, dude. Oh, is it not obvious that I was going to say me? Okay.
Well,
Me.
you like what you like.
I know what I know.
All right. Gonna do it just a couple more minutes, and then we have someone to explain a game that we're gonna play. Blue Dragon 5 asks, Deathside, if you had a son if you ever had a son, what would you want them to have to carry your legacy?
I would want them to have a strong sense of loyalty. Be able to look up to their father, to follow in his footsteps and see the great things he wants to achieve in this life and what he wants the world to be, and that he can respect that and carry his vision forth. Have the strength and the will to see his dear old man for what he is.
That was deep. And I think you should be disappointed with any son that does not meet at least like most of those criteria.
Well, it's the least a
it's
father
the
can
least,
expect.
exactly. It's the least a son could do.
Exactly.
What would you, Starburst, if you had a kid, what would they be called? Or what do you teach them to do, like, ideally?
Oh, well, you know, I think they'd follow in my footsteps again. Just blazing a trail straight to the top. Keep the tradition going. Starburst family. Maybe have a couple Skittles. I don't know.
All right.
Kids are down the road for Starburst. Not even thinking about that right now. But, you know.
Power Kid, what would your ideal qualities in a son be?
Well, someone who
Today, Junior.
I'm not comfortable answering that question right now.
That's fair. Sometimes you just haven't given it enough thought to answer it. In due time.
was a hard question.
All right, last question. Not last question, but last question before we start. And then, again, feel free to ask questions throughout the entire time. So, that, Death side, what's your most embarrassing moment? Or wait, defining moment, sorry.
Defining. Well, that would be the time I first left home and truly struck out on my own. Taught me what a cold and ruthless and horrible place this world can be. It taught me that I can only rely on myself for whatever I need. It also taught me that nothing will come to me unless I reach out and seize it for myself. That nobody owes me anything, but I owe myself everything.
All right, and on that note, we have a special game. This is a prototype game that hasn't been released yet. Kitsune, yeah, of Fools and Foxes, with and subtitle. Yep.
You want me to hop in here?
Yeah. So we have someone who's going to just explain how this game's going to work, and they're going to play it, and just sort of just showing off this new game. Feel free to ask them questions as we go, as well. And yeah, do you need a minute? Extra minute or?
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
So, hi, I'm Jacob. Ben's here. Oh, Ben's gonna help. Hi, I'm Jacob. You may have remembered me from other casts that we've done thus far. And we're going to be playing Kitsune today, which is a brand new card game from Charles and Ian Price. And in the game, players take the role of a number of mythical Japanese fox spirits who are trying to attain tails with which to become more powerful. And their means for doing this is by tricking mortals and fooling them, using their own vices against them to become more powerful. So essentially, each of our players here will take a role of one of these foxes. They all have their own special abilities, and then they're going to play tricks on the mortal fools as they appear to try and gain power for themselves and screw each other over. And it's going to be really fun. Forgive me if I mess anything up at any time. I haven't played this game in about 6 months. It's a very early stage, and a few of the rules have changed since then. So, without further ado, we'll get started here. So each fox has 3 statistics on there. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. And there's wits, wisdom, and witchery. Can you see it okay on there?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really read it so much, but yeah, you can see that.
So you're going to use your wits when you're scheming against a mortal to try and become more powerful. Your wisdom determines the maximum number of tricks that you can draw, the more trickery you can do. And witchery contains your foxfire pool. You can use foxfire counters to do all kinds of fun stuff.
Charles Price is here, and he just wants to mention that it's evolving, the game. So again, this is an early stage. It might differ from the final version.
Like a prototype.
Yeah, well,
It is, in fact, a prototype.
Learn that at the academy.
It's my favorite stage of anything. That's for everything to go wrong.
Oh, okay.
and
So
so
like that chaos, huh?
It teaches you what you need to fix.
Like that whole you learn more from defeat than success. I don't buy into that. But then again, I've always been successful.
No.
Yeah.
So, have you guys been briefed on the rules itself?
I don't remember any of them.
Not even remotely.
Oh, good. This is going to go so well. I'm a little overwhelmed myself, making sure that I don't get anything wrong.
Oh well. On that, well, while you do that, here's another question from Charles Price. What's your opinion on cats? That's the question.
My opinion on cats. Ferocious creatures. A lot of respect for them. Highly allergic. Kind of a nemesis type situation we have going on. But just a lot of respect. A lot of respect for cats. PK? Okay, no.
They're, yeah, I don't know. They're cats. They're fluffy. They make silly noises.
You do that making silly noises.
Well, I find cats to be transient creatures. They have no real connection or loyalty. But perhaps a certain amount of that is good.
Okay.
I can respect the ruthlessness of simply using something for what you can get out of it.
I'm going to pretend to understand what you just said. Big words. Big words.
Charles Price, who is one of the creators of this game, is just saying that he is going to be working on a new draft of it as we're playing it, so you guys might expose certain things about the game. So,
And surprise rules patches?
yeah, like a mask requirement, I think would be maybe. All right. Let's see.
Still no energy.
Death Side. One more question for Death Side. If you were to go on a date with Valkyrie, well, how would you plan the evening?
Well, first I would arrange for our meeting at a place of my choosing. Perhaps through a friend of hers, get in contact with her. We would meet and discuss the issues of the day, get a feel for how we interact with each other, and then we would partake in activities as determined by our interactions. Perhaps she is the type to see a film, or maybe if she's feeling a little more martial, maybe we could do some sparring, maybe even confront each other in a cinematic manner. And then we would see where the evening takes us.
You know this guy's a closer. Oh, yeah. Am I right?
Exactly.
Right on.
You know what I am speaking of.
Somebody's jealous.
Charles Price mentions that masks are required to unlock the mysterious play mode, which is a mystery to everyone. So, and he's Charles, as the creator of the game, at any point, if you want to introduce a new rule, just say it in the comments. No, or maybe, I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, depending on how you want the game to be perceived. How are you doing, Jacob? Do you need a bit more time? Or?
I think I've got it figured out. Charlie, you're going to have to correct me if I'm wrong here. So, has everybody picked out a fox to play?
I think this was good for you.
Oh. This guy in the leather jacket is all cool. I like it.
Can you show the cam?
Yeah.
I doubt they can actually see it.
It's okay. There we go.
So, Starburst will be playing Sasuke-kun.
Saskatoon.
Would any of you guys also like to wager something on this game?
Hmm?
Would any of you like to make a bet or wager on this game?
Of course.
All right. What do each of you want to bet?
Let's make it more interesting. Let's see here. I bet I wipe the floor with you at this game, and I bet you 5 dessert coupons at the cafeteria all next week. For $20, whatever you want to do.
Fine, 5 dessert coupons.
5 dessert coupons. Going down!
Decide you betting anything?
Hmm.
I'm just gonna zoom back so you can see more of the table. Game table.
Starburst. I will bet you Chaotrix's number.
Oh! And if I win?
If you win, I will use my considerable expertise in the female fashion to provide you with all the resources you need for a perfect date.
It's a bet. Suckers. Both of you.
Can I have the cards, please?
Yes. Did you say cards?
Yes.
Okay.
He mumbles.
It's the first thing you've given to me in a long time.
Well, it has been a while.
What exactly did you guys do together?
There was a bit of a mishap.
Apparently.
Starburst.
That's me.
I'm hesitant. What specifically about Chaotrix do you find the most appealing to you?
Okay. She's pretty ruthless, that Chaotrix. I mean, she just goes there and gets it. Starburst likes that, you know? I'm into it. Ruthlessness. It's hot. I'm gonna lay that out there. And then again, the body. I'm gonna go right back to that. Those two things about that smoking hot Chaotrix.
All right.
Dum sister. Whew.
All right. So I think I'm gonna take a little break from the question. So just get this game going.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Charlie, as anywhere as I go along. So once everybody's picked out a couple of different characters, they're each going to get an extra 2 tails to assign to their character. They're the tail tokens. And these guys can be added to any stats. So anytime that a fox completes a successful scheme against one of the fools that's out on the table here, they will earn a tail with which to add to one of their stats and become stronger in whichever fashion they so choose. They also will be receiving Foxfire throughout the game, another little token here, which can be used to better tricks or such things. So when they wish to scheme, when it is their turn, they are going to select one of the ones that's out here. They all have a number rating, and they all have a vice, which are the 7 deadly sins. So there's wrathful fools, envious fools, greedy fools, etc., etc. And they're going to roll a dice against the fool to determine whether or not they have succeeded. And if they do so, they get tails. If they fail to do so, they draw consequences from this deck. And kooky stuff happens. It's fun.
And just a quick question for the comments. How is just seeing for you the cards? Right now, camera's focused on just some of the people playing it, but if you want us to just kind of zoom in more on the cards, just let us know and we can reposition.
Tails. You can put them into whichever stat you would like. by stacking them on the bottom of your sheets.
What do the numbers on the stats mean?
Determines the value in those.
So I can only put 3 in there? Or?
No, you can have as many as you want.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta.
The first person to 9. The first person to 9 tails wins.
Oh.
Can we start with 2?
Yes.
Like tails.
Yeah. Remember that wits is what you're going to use to scheme against foxes. Wisdom determines how many tricks you can have in your hand at any given time. And witchery determines how much foxfire you get.
And then this adds 1 to each one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
So you got 6 there. You do a 3 and 3 ones. You have a 3 on the other side.
Alright.
What do you got down there?
5.
5. 3 and 2 ones.
Excellent.
I have 3.
There's a 3.
Okay.
I've been handed a confusing device.
Looks like you.
Okay, so
He's wearing that jacket.
oh,
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Charles said so long as the foolishness is higher than the current number of tails.
Yes, so you can't scheme against a fool who has lower number than you have tails. So,
Okay.
for example, if you had 4 tails, you would not be able to scheme against a fool with a foolishness rating of 3.
If you had 4 tails.
If you had 4 tails, yeah. So you need to scheme against fools that have a higher number than you
Then
do.
you have. Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
that is the idea.
And these are the tails right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2. So I could scheme against him. 'Cause I have
You
2.
could.
You can scheme against all of them, yeah? Since they're all high.
Currently, you can scheme against all of them. It's
Mhm.
much harder to scheme against the higher level fools right now.
I think we're getting it.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
with
see
it.
down there, Death Side?
Reasonably.
Put
Um,
that there. Just like make a little trough of it.
This place has really good trail mix. I mean, free.
It does.
It's tasty. It's just great.
For Starburst, for some reason, one of the comments seemed to ask if you think it's awkward that you're talking about Chaotrix in front of Deathside. I mean, I don't know exactly why they think that.
It is a mystery.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I just met this guy. I'm talking about this girl at the school. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of, like, I don't know. You got a thing for this girl that you've never even met. That's what I'm picking up. But
She sounds
I could be wrong. My instincts usually aren't wrong, but, you know.
Why don't you tell them?
She sounds very interesting.
Oh, she's interesting. Interessante. Interessante. You know another Hispanic word for it? Muy caliente. That was 2. Sorry. Muy caliente. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, hot sister.
You do know I have super strength, right?
I've heard you've had super strength. I've never actually seen your super strength.
Well, don't make me use it here.
I will warn you, it is impressive. I've seen it in action.
Okay, well, you seem to know what you're talking about a little bit, but I'm not scared of him. I am scared of his sister, though, and that's kind of, you know, yeah.
Again, let us know if you want us to reposition. Just keep questions coming. We are now also at the last 24 hours of our Kickstarter campaign, so if you haven't checked that out,
This is it.
yep, we'll be doing a special live stream about that tomorrow. More details we'll have on our Facebook page, but yeah, just stay tuned for that. We'll be doing a live fundraising for that and see what happens. So thank you everyone who's been staying for this. The people who have been staying since Wednesday. Thank you for continuing to come back.
Woo!
Woo! So yeah, awesome.
Cheers.
Okay.
Get this game going.
Give me a second. Make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you play around. There's a couple good questions
Okay,
here.
so we've already talked about scheming against a fool, which is a thing you can do on your turn. Instead of scheming, you may choose to do four other possible actions. You may prepare, which allows you to reallocate your tail bonuses among your attributes, discard any trick cards you don't want, and then refill your hand to full. Remember to count any tools you played as part of your hand. If you reduce witchery, you do not discard your Foxfire immediately, but you do replace the Foxfire above your new current stat once it is spent. Meditating allows you to reallocate your tail bonuses among attributes and then refill your Foxfire to full. If you reduce Wisdom, you do not discard tricks immediately. You do not replace the tricks above your new current stat once they are spent. Accomplishing allows you to declare during your turn that you will help another fox on his or her next turn, adding your wits to that fox's die roll. So you can essentially team up with somebody else to take somebody down. If you gain a tail if the scheme succeeds against a sufficiently foolish target that both foxes can earn tails, or you both suffer a consequence if the scheme fails. You may also block a fox from earning a tail if the fox is scheming against a fool low enough rank that you cannot gain a tail. Antagonizing allows you to declare during your turn that you will work actively against another fox. On that turn, you add your wits to the foolishness of any fool schemed against by that fox. If that fox accomplishes to another, then your rival transfers to that new fox. If your rival antagonizes the third fox, you will become the third fox's accomplice. This is complicated. Don't worry about it. Probably won't come up. Okay. So, the order in which we play. So, before a turn starts, everybody gets a chance to go around and say if they're going to play anything to influence that turn. Then we follow another cycle where everybody decides to either do scheming or one of the other four actions: prepare, meditate, accomplish, antagonize. Then once everything has been made, all the choices have been made, schemes go first, preparation and meditation come next, and accomplish and antagonize after, it looks like. No, I think it makes sense. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then the last bit is resolution. So we roll dice, and then schemes go through or don't go through, and we get consequences. Sound good? Everybody getting confused?
Yes.
Okay.
Starburst, are these? Is this the kind of game you're used to playing, Starburst? Or
I'm pretty good at games, but I've never really played this one before. But I've got a feeling it's gonna be right up my alley. I'm excited. Got 2 bets out there. I'm gonna play some Kitsune. It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
If you could be one type of fool, just for everybody, what type of fool would you be? What's your advice?
I think petulant whiner would be for this guy right here. Always yapping about something. But I don't want to speak for you, so.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I would go with this influential banker guy. He's well dressed. He's got a good mustache. He looks wealthy. Money's important. Influential banker. Sorry.
I don't know if I fall under one specific type.
Seems like a hard guy to pin down.
I have been known to be quite ephemeral.
Don't hit him with those big words again.
You should try it sometime. The women love them.
Ooh, okay. I haven't even won the bet yet. All right.
Many more gems await if you can win.
If. All right. Now trash type from that side.
Remember to just let us know if you would like us to move the camera so you can see more of the cards themselves. It's up to you guys. Let's see. How did you choose your respective names? And feel free to keep playing if at any point. These are just thrown out there. If you want to take your turn and then come to the answer, go ahead. I mean, this is your world, sons.
I don't know, just fit for me.
I was born with a lot of energy coming out of me, just a lot, and I think I was destined to be a star. So I was bursting with this energy, and then I kind of like had this star trajectory. Like I was just talented kid. You could tell I was ambitious. Starburst, it just came together organically, and I've heard nothing but positive things about it. So I'm gonna stick with it. Now, I want to hear how you came to be known as Death Side. Gotta be a story.
Somewhat. It was a name I chose initially for, like many things, practicality. Highly intimidating. What do you expect against a man by the name of Deathside? You expect only that your final fate awaits against him. So why would you oppose him? And then I earned it.
Oh. I'm picking up what you're letting down. Okay.
I think we should play the game.
Indeed.
Let's do that.
Okay, I'm getting some rules feedback from Charlie here.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure I'm doing it correctly.
All right. Well, in that case, okay, this is for everyone. What's your fondest memory you've ever had with your dad?
Me and my dad, great relationship, Just best friends, really. Do a lot of stuff together. Saved a lot of lives together. Just had great memories. My favorite memory is one school bus full of children. He flew everyone out of there. I mean, it was going off the roads. I took out the tires. We grabbed ice cream afterwards. I was 8. It was just special, special memory. Anyone who doesn't have that type of relationship with their father, I feel bad for them. I do. To miss out on those kind of memories. So, I just have so many, but that was the one, yeah, okay. That's gonna be the one. What about you guys? What about you guys?
Well, I didn't know my father too well. He was often occupied by work, but my
dad.
Yes,
Work's important.
it is, but perhaps family should be as well. That's also part of the reason I wear this mask. It's one of the last things I ever got from him. Before he tragically passed away, a freak fire in his workshop.
Well, I hope you sued someone. What about you?
I don't have any.
None.
No.
It's fine. It feels really bad about that.
Well,
I mean, you have to.
if you neglect your children like that, what can you say about yourself?
Yeah, what can you say?
You can say that maybe I tried.
Why did you say I?
Because that's what you should say about yourself.
Oh.
You must focus on yourself in a situation like that.
Gotcha.
Did I try really hard?
How would he know?
All I can say is that sometimes all the parent can do is try. It's often incumbent upon the child. to accept the lessons.
Well, what if those lessons were ridiculous and irresponsible as a parent?
Parents know best.
No, they don't.
They do. Come on, they do.
They have the benefit of a lifetime of experience before you. You should at least attempt to heed what they are saying.
Right.
And speaking of what people are saying, who goes first? Is that
The person who goes first is decided by the highest wits plus dice roll. There should be a couple of 10-sided dice out here. You can
Yes.
each roll and add it to your wits, and I'll determine who goes first.
Alright. I got an 8 total.
Okay.
Death side has an 8. Starburst rolled a 9.
Yep. And I had 4. That's 13. I got 13. Not good at math.
I got
Power Kid rolled a 2.
5, 6.
You rolled a 2.
Okay, so Starburst will go first, and then we will proceed clockwise around the table.
We will proceed clockwise in a straight line.
I thought we were at a bar. Alright, so I go first.
If you guys need any drinks, it's a bar, so yeah.
That's true. Just go to the well.
So,
So I roll.
are you going to scheme against a fool, or would you like to do something else?
I'm gonna scheme against the fool.
Okay.
That sounds too easy to pass up. I'm gonna scheme against. So it's I don't have that 9 in my wits now, right? I'm just at 4.
Right.
I'm
You
gonna,
should scheme against the elder Kitsune.
I mean, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I'm gonna scheme against the elder. Good advice, man. I don't know why you're helping me.
Alright.
Stupid move.
Alright, so you're scheming against the Elder Kitsune.
Yeah. Sounds easy.
Okay.
From here, I went to scheme against them.
Everybody's going to declare they're going to be first.
Gotcha.
If I'm remembering correctly here. So Deathside gets to choose what he wants to do next.
I will scheme against the influential banker.
Okay.
So Death side is scheming against the banker.
I'm gonna scheme against the petulant whiner. Myself, apparently.
Of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. No nice wires.
From Starburst.
So my first move against the Elder Kitsune.
You have the opportunity to play cards if you would like at this point, but you do not have to.
Okay, I think I'll pass on playing a card.
Alright.
And then my next move after that would be to...
You are going to roll a dice and add your total wits to it, as is the Elder Kitsune.
Gotcha. 5.
So you have a 9.
And
Elder Kitsune has a 15.
Dude, it wasn't smart to go after the Elder Kitsune. And his 9 wits? Dude. Alright. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be just like that. Gloves are coming off.
Okay.
Plays dirty.
So you have
Father never
failed
taught him
here.
sportsmanship, apparently.
You get a consequence. Your consequence is Special Assignment Pride.
Oh.
He also loses one tail in all tricks and Foxfire.
Well, damn.
That's a harsh one.
Special assignment since I had that list when I was in like 3rd grade.
Which tail would you like to remove?
If I had to remove one, take it off my wisdom. It's never got me
Throw
that
it back
far.
in the pile. It's very disorienting. And so now he's got a consequence for having failed against a fox. Until you successfully scheme against a
I thought it
proud
would
fool,
work.
all other fools
I don't
are
believe
worth half foolishness
Well,
while
consider
gaining a
this.
tail.
If you take the long shot, there's a chance for far greater rewards for the increased risk. It's all
Alright.
about assessing what you can afford to lose.
It is now Deathside's turn.
Fine. It's a really powerful fox.
Yes, it
Really
is.
powerful.
I'm going to play rigged gambling.
Alright,
A scheme against a greedy fool automatically succeeds.
there you go.
So Death Side is cleaning house.
I'll put that in the discard pile. You gain 1 tail.
Excellent. By the way, he had an ability which prevented all of us from getting new tricks. So, you can thank me later.
I will. I will.
Alright, and we draw a new 1-2 mash. Aggressive saleswoman. Aggressive saleswoman puts in play another fool each time a scheme against her fails. So that's bad, just in case you guys were wondering.
Okay. Starburst is leaving, so you guys want to talk?
I have to do my scheme first.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a transformation and choose +4 wits. I believe that works.
Alright, and who are you going to scheme against?
I'm scheming against the fool, the petulant whiner.
Alright, grab the dice there, that's fine.
Mine?
I'll roll for the petulant lion.
These are some powerful
12.
And now I have
8 plus 6, you would have 14. You succeed against the petulant whiner. You get a tail. You may add to your card.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
All right. So here's a good question. Power Kid, if you threw something like a coin fast with a lot of strength behind it, would it be like a bullet or have dangerous impact on a structure?
Can you start that again?
So if you threw a coin really fast, would it be like a bullet? Or really strongly?
Yes.
Have you ever done that before? And did it damage a structure?
I haven't tried it yet. I'm afraid of what will happen. I don't want to hurt anybody.
All right, that's a good answer. See, do your power? Speaking of which, for all of you, do your powers sometimes get you into trouble? Do you have specific stories? If so,
I accidentally broke one of Dark Cop's cups. I didn't mean to. A little in over my head at the time.
He broke his cup.
Yeah,
Like a glass.
a mug. Okay, it just shattered.
Because he was super strength.
Yeah.
You know what else can break cups?
Who? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And Dark Cop.
What's that?
Could Dark Cop break a cup?
I think if you threw it up against the wall or something, he could probably break a cup. I don't know. Probably doesn't have too good of a throwing arm, but still.
What about you then?
Have my powers ever gotten me in trouble?
Yeah.
No. I've always had complete control over my powers. Never gotten me in trouble. Never. Ever. Plus, I can talk my way out of trouble. People like me.
Starburst, you can shoot energy out of your hands.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like, no problem. Except I'm just a little tired today. But, energy balls out the hands every day of the week. Okay, well, I was playing Little League. I was pitching. And I may have put a hole through the catcher's hand. There was insurance things. I can't really talk about it. He was very well compensated. I was banned from playing for the league. I was really good. Really kind of sucked. and I couldn't play youth sports after that. But from then on, I've had complete control over my powers and no accidents. Accident-free since that day.
That side of you, has your powers ever gotten you into trouble?
Once or twice, I try to keep my hands relatively clean. Sometimes, you just slip up. We are, even despite our abilities, only human.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
I'm well set.
I can answer this one. Why Dark Cup and Catrix aren't joining tonight? So we sent an invite also to those two. Dark Cup said he had a thing that he had to do. I think he was talking to you earlier. I think you went over Power Kid and asked him to come over. He didn't really want to. I mean, just kind of busy.
Yeah. He doesn't really tell me what he does. He just says he does stuff.
Okay. Cool. And Catrix said that she would rather burn, like, to death. Like, fully burn to death than come. So it was pretty specific. So I don't know.
Did you know I was going to be here?
I think so, yes. Well, no, of course not.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've got something burning for her. Yeah.
I need another drink.
So sensitive.
Uh,
One little poke at his sister. Nailed it again. Oh! It's just unnecessary. Just unnecessary.
Very uncivilized.
Yeah. Doesn't have a sense of humor, that one.
all right. So you guys can. I'm just gonna let some of the questions build up again. So if you wanna.
Sure. Let's play another round here.
I'm feeling much more confident about this round.
Mm.
Not listening to any more of his advice. Is it once again my turn?
It is your turn. We're going to go around in a circle again. So I have a bit of clarification from Charlie about how it goes. So first time, opportunity to play cards every single time we go around. So if you want to play something at any time, you can always interject by throwing something in when it comes to you. So the first time we go around, just decide which action you're doing. You don't have to specify a target yet if you want to target somebody.
Okay.
So are you going to scheme, prepare, meditate, do something else?
Can I scheme against another fox?
You can. You do have a special assignment, however, which will limit your ability to do so in some respects, thanks to your failure against the Elder Kitsune last round.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well,
I guess I'll scheme against the fool.
we are one fool short.
Woo!
They just drew the lust card.
It is
has
the media sex symbol card. It is a lusty fool with a value of 8.
You have to scheme against her.
I do have to scheme against her.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, I must scheme. Must make any schemes against a female fool if available.
Oh dear.
They all have
So
icons.
got a couple of targets then, right?
Yep.
You know what, man? You. Okay. All right. I'll
No.
scheme against this aggressive saleswoman. Take her down a peg or two.
Okay, you are just barely applicable for doing so because of your special assignment. Actually, you don't have to declare just yet. Death side, what are you doing this turn? Are you going to scheme or are you going to do something else?
I am going to spend, using my mystical ability, I'm going to spend a Foxfire point to draw an extra trick card.
How do you get other tricks?
By meditating, I believe.
Oh, yes.
Let's see.
Actually.
By preparing.
Okay.
If you take a turn to prepare instead of scheme, you can discard any trick cards you don't want and refill your hand to full instead of scheming. Meditating will allow you to relocate your tail bonuses among attributes and then refill your Foxfire to full.
Gotcha.
Charles says actually you need a curse to scheme directly against foxes.
Okay.
Blue Dragon 5 thinks that it's coincidental that both Dark Hop and Chaotrix both can't make it, and that maybe they're doing something together. Your thoughts on that? Do you think that's just a baseless theory, or?
I just can't picture the two of them together. You know, I just don't get it.
Well, it wouldn't have to be a date. It could be, working on a clay sculpture. I don't know.
Working on a clay sculpture. Okay, I get what this Blue Dragon
You mean
5
like
is
the
getting
Ghost
at.
with Patrick Swayze?
I see
No.
our minds both go to dark places.
Not anything like Ghost.
I think it's highly coincidental. Baseless conjecture, really.
Yeah, what he said. Exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah, where's your sister at, dude?
And again, you feel free to also, if you want to keep playing also when others are talking.
Okay.
So is the spending of the Foxfire my turn?
What was your action you want to do?
I spent the one Foxfire to draw the card. Is that
Yep.
okay?
You actually no.
Oh,
Yeah. Are you going to scheme or are you going to do something else?
I will scheme. I will
Okay,
scheme.
don't say it. You decide what you do first, then you declare targets.
Can I scheme against someone of equal value? Or is it lower? Or higher, excuse me.
Yes, you need to do. If you want to get a tail, you can scheme against any fool, but it needs to be higher than your value of tails if you want to get a tail out of it.
Oh, okay. But not equal to.
Correct.
Power Kid, also, could you do an impression of Deathside?
I'm a really terrible father.
Oh, you have kids?
None that I'm aware of.
Oh. I think that's probably the way to go.
And, well, if I'm not aware of them, then I suppose I would be a terrible father by default.
Yeah. Probably. That's probably a good way to look at it. But. You do any other impressions?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you want to do an impression of Deathside Starburst?
Well, no, I like him.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel like it might hurt his feelings.
That side, do you want to do an impression of Starburst?
No,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm not really an impressionist.
Gotcha. He's afraid he can't capture my natural swagger.
It is
Am I
a
right?
yes.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
It's a lofty goal to aspire to.
It's tough. It's tough.
So you're still going to scheme Power Kid?
Yes, I'm gonna, sorry.
You don't have to decide on target yet. We just want to know if you're going to scheme or not.
I'm gonna scheme.
Okay. Everybody gets a chance to play cards again if they want.
Right now?
Anybody? Yeah. Anybody want to play a card?
How much can we play?
As many as you want. Any number of cards can play there, and it can.
Really? Alright, I'm gonna add 3 wits to myself. Is that right?
Yep.
Sweet. Do I put that right there? Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. So now I've got 7.
Alright.
Get rid of those.
That side, you want to play anything?
I'm going to play Magical Weapon. Foxfire is worth +3 or -3 wits. However, I must roll a d10 when this is used. If I roll a 1, this reverses the effects of all Foxfire spent this turn.
Okay.
That is not a 1.
That's 3.
So, if I were to spend Foxfire now, it will be worth +3 or -3 to wit scores.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend play infuriating teasing, which by the way has a typo. Supposed to
There are
say-
typos in this version.
There are? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Mr. Perfection over here.
I thought that was you.
I just am. Like, you know, I just
You are perfect.
I don't point it out. Except about me, then I'll point it out.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you noticed.
Yeah, sure. This, I can choose one. This causes a scheme against the Wrathful to automatically succeed.
Mr. Perfection would be a good super.
So now what?
Yeah, I need the costume. I'll just spin.
All right, now we declare targets.
Media sex symbol.
All right. Death side.
I was going after Bigoted Jerk.
All right.
Murderer.
All right, snap. Everybody's going for somebody different.
Murderer.
All right, now that you know who your opponents are going after, does anybody else want to flip cards?
I will play embarrassing photos if he fails. So, like, if he fails, he gets another consequence.
Nice.
I will play Hidden Trap. Remove one fool from play schemes with no target fail. I will remove the murderer from play.
Death side takes the murderer to justice.
Wait, what happens to him then?
He fails.
He failed.
Failed. Now you can fail twice.
Okay. So since he did fail, he's going to get 2 consequences out of that.
I do.
Yes.
I have to roll against them. My cuteness, I roll a dice when I would suffer a consequence. If it's even, I stop it, discarding it from the stack. So the first one?
Yep.
Is a 4. The second one is a 1.
Not so lucky.
Alright. Humiliation. Reduce wits, wisdom, and witchery by 2 until you succeed at a scheme.
I feel so stupid.
But it's not the first time.
No, that's what it says in the card.
Oh.
All right.
Charles wants to point out that typos are his thing.
Oh.
His thing. Okay. Where do we put these cards?
Death side.
You spend them?
So, in this hypothetical situation, if you had to train Dark Op as an apprentice,
You'd be a crappy apprentice. I'm sorry.
how would you do it?
First, I would impress upon him the need to properly assess my opposition. And then he would have to train physically. Being that he has no real powers, he must instead push his body to the limits of his physical abilities. With that, then I believe his training would be mostly complete. Would have to ensure proper ideological alignment. We would have to go over various situations and how he would react to them, ensuring that he remains focused on his objective at all times and does not disobey any direct orders.
All right. Okay.
Starburst, it is your turn to scheme.
Oh! Against
You
the
already have
media
your target.
sex symbol. So I'm at 7, she's at 8. Right?
Correct.
Star Wars is
Second
going
on
after
that
the
one.
sex symbol.
You bet I am.
Starburst rolls a 1 against the sex symbol.
Damn it! Ugh.
Alright, you get a consequence.
He seems a little out of your league.
Deep offense given. The
Cheap
fox-
shot, I'm already down.
The fox on your left picks a fool against whom you cannot scheme as long as that fool is in play. Death side, who would you like Starburst to not scheme against on the table?
That side's making trouble.
I believe I will prevent him from scheming against that sex symbol.
Alright. Death side, you are scheming against the bigoted jerk, is that right?
Yes, I am. I will spend 1 Foxfire to boost my wits by 3.
Alright, which brings your total to
7.
7.
And are you rolling for it?
Yep.
I have
What the crap?
7 plus 6. I have 13 against his 5.
You win. He wins.
13 is larger than 5.
That's the little alligator symbol.
You may
Beats
add
13
one
beats
tail.
5.
You can draw a new one. Petty thief. How many tails does everyone have?
I have 4.
I have 3.
Well, it looks like Death Side is destroying right now, guys. Almost like he's known for that or something.
He's pretty ruthless over there. I know how I call him Death Side. He's killing me, and he's to my left side.
Sometimes things just work out.
Yeah. A lot of game left. A lot of game left.
True, it's only the second round.
Exactly.
You should be discarded.
Death side, how did you get admitted into the Super Academy? I think they mean
Dude, you don't go to our school?
No, I don't.
You're
I
like
apologize for
old.
the... Yes.
Yeah.
I apologize for the misconception. I have never been a student of the Super Academy. I personally don't believe in the system of formal education, which dominates much of the trade. I believe that on-the-job experience is much more important and better prepares one for the rigors of everyday life, the real world.
School is for suckers, is what he's saying. And
Yes.
I kind of agree.
So why do you go to the Super Academy then, Starburst?
My parents are making me.
Well, maybe they're onto something.
And how did you get admitted? Like, I assume you had to make an application video. How was that? Any stories about that?
Oh, that was fantastic. We hired just the best video crew that I submitted this great application. We had me shooting off all these energy balls at these targets we set up in our huge backyard. Dad does pretty well for himself. It was fantastic. I was really on my game that day. I mean, they let me in, no problem. They said this was off the record, but best application video they've ever seen. What are you laughing at, man? They really said that to me. Really don't know why.
I'm sure they did.
They did.
That's great.
It was great. It was great. They said it was great. They said it was the best. I didn't know how you got in. So, sorry.
All right. Whose turn is it?
That's the best.
Alright, we're going to roll off for wits again to determine who gets to go first this round. Everybody grab a dice. There's only 2 at the moment.
That one good roll of the game so far.
I got an 8 again.
Death side or Starburst rolled a 7.
So 8 total, and you have 7 plus 4, so you're 11.
0 roll.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
That's a 10. I knew that. It's a 10.
And that's a 15.
Alright, so Power Cave gets to go first this round.
I'm going to scheme.
I knew that was 10.
Okay. What about you, Starburst? What are you going to do?
I knew it. I knew that was. I'm gonna prepare.
Okay.
I'm preparing.
Alright. That's that.
I'm going to first spend 3 Foxfire to draw 3 tricks. Thank you. and then I will prepare.
But I only have 2. Can I draw?
Not until you're preparing.
To clarify for why I am preparing by spending Foxfire, I am oath-bound, which means I cannot draw tricks unless the effect of a card says so, or I spend Foxfire. So,
Okay.
I get it.
You said you're scheming, right?
Yes.
All right. Who are you scheming against?
The 2-timer.
Okay.
Do I do it now?
You're still preparing. That side is also preparing. Or were you preparing? Or
yes, I am prepared.
Okay. So, before you scheme, you may draw. Actually, no. Never mind. You get the scheme first.
I'm gonna play Illusion of Power and get +4 wits.
Yep. You spend 1 Foxfire to do so.
Oh yes. Oops. Those are thirds.
They have 1s on the other side.
Oh, third.
Oh, it's super
Roll
wedgy.
final wits or have final foolishness against a proud fool. And +4 wits, -2 foolishness against other fools.
I don't know what -2 foolishness means.
That's their rating.
Oh, theirs?
Yeah.
So do I get +4 and you get -2?
So you get +4 wits against any one of these of your choice.
Right.
None of these are proud fools.
Right. But then does that mean you
Or
get
you can
-2?
give one of them -2 fools.
Oh,
what you
okay.
prefer.
We're also an hour and a half in. Thank you everyone who's been staying for this long. Thank you everyone for just sticking with us and spending your Fridays with us and just having a lot of fun. So thank you. Again, thank you everyone who has checked out our Kickstarter and 23 hours to go. So again, I know we say it every night, but if you can, if you haven't yet, just shared it. Just let people know that we have less than a day left. So and yeah, we'll be here tomorrow as well. So we'll see you around. So yeah, back to the game.
Alright, I'm going. If I -2 foolishness, do I still get the tail for him being at 3? Stupid.
No.
I do not get the tail.
No, you would be better off to add the +4.
Okay, I'll add the +4 myself.
If that's who you want to scheme against.
Yes.
Okay. They'll bring your wits up to.
I am bound to though. So I'm at 3. So I go back up to 7.
Okay.
Correct.
So 7 versus 5. Gonna die. Can I have the other one there? Thank you.
You're welcome. 10.
That's
Alright.
a 10.
Yep. You just barely beat him.
It's a 10.
Alright.
So who won? Oh, okay.
And this goes away.
Yep. And you gain a tail.
So Power Kid has defeated and Envy,
2-timer.
a 2-timer.
And you also get rid of your consequence. Making a comeback there. Can I have a tail token, please?
If anyone has a question also just about how the game's going, again, I know it might be a little tough for some people to see.
Prepare. Discard is you may allocate your tails as you see fit, and then you may discard.
I only have 1. Use the roll for me just to make fun of it.
No. Okay. If I had done it to make fun of you, I would have been like, you can reallocate your tail. Oh, I'm sorry. You can just you put that wherever you want, man. It's.
A yes or no would have been fine. God. That's good. Alright, I'm going to take 2. I like these ones. I'm going to stick with them.
Alright, you draw up to your. You fill your hand to full. Your hand full right now would be 3, however,
Oh.
not 4.
Damn.
You have to
You're
wait
at the
them.
top one. Yep.
What does which do?
Which determines the Foxfire.
Okay.
That side, which is only.
Is meditation the one which refills your Foxfire?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll live with the consequences of that.
Preparing refills your tricks, meditation refills your Foxfire. Now reallocate your tails and discard any trick cards you don't want. And refill your hand.
I will reallocate my tails.
You keeping your card?
Yes.
Oh, dope.
What are your guys' favorite foods?
Chex Mix is pretty good.
I like pizza. I love pizza.
Starburst. Starbursts are really, really good. Juicy, flavorful. They're the best.
Is it because of the name, or is that just a coincidence? Or did you?
My name?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say as far as superheroes go, there's Starburst. As far as candy goes, there's Starburst. It's like, yeah. I would say it's because of the name.
This side?
My favorite food would have to be veal. Prepared in any fashion.
What was
That's a weird answer.
Christmas like for you guys as kids? Power Kid is giving me a dirty look. So I'm gonna move on to Starburst.
Oh, Christmas with the family. We're all together. Really, really, really special times. Just bonding with my immediate family, mom and dad. Always had tons of presents. They were the best. They'd get up Christmas morning. I'd always wake up early, because I just had so many presents. They knew me so well, always knew what I wanted. My mom would get up, make my favorite breakfast, Starburst and eggs. And it's the best time of the year. It really is. Year in, year out. Getting back together with the fam. I mean, I see my parents a lot, but Christmas is special.
Christmas was always something of a muted affair at my house. As I said, my father was often occupied with his work, and he would often work on Christmas Day, so...
What a Grinch.
No,
What a Grinch.
that was more his boss's fault.
Oh, so he was like the guy with the Tiny Tim family, and then his boss was Scrooge. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
And like Scrooge, he eventually paid for it.
Got his comeuppance. Yeah, big word.
Yeah, you're learning.
I am. Right
Smart
there.
boy.
Mm.
All right.
We're bonding over here. Me and Death side. He's just sitting there pouting, looking down, being sad.
You're ridiculous.
All right. So that's for the questions. We're going to take a little break from that. So if you guys want to do another round.
All right, let's roll off for the highest wits.
I have 10.
You had 11.
I can't do math now, dude.
Service rule of 1.
But that's fairly
Just
easy
got
to
your
add up.
comeuppance.
I got
Touche.
I got an 11.
Okay.
In the event of a tie. Go ahead.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, okay. Does the third place get to go first?
No.
That really? That's surprising. That's what should happen.
Highest total wisdom.
Mine is 6.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. 4.
Alright, so that side gets to go first this round.
Very well. I will. I will meditate.
Okay. Power Kid.
I am going to scheme.
Okay. Starburst. Put that tail to use. What you gonna do?
I'm a scheme.
All right. Do we want to play the cards? That side.
I will
Oh,
But he,
I'm sorry. Can't take that back. This requires us to scheme against opposite sexes, and I don't care to scheme against them. Foxes must scheme against fools of the opposite gender, while media sex symbol is in play.
Interesting. Well, I will play
Sorry.
embarrassing photos.
Can I just, is it preparation for the tricks?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
I will play embarrassing photos. Whenever any fox fails a scheme, he or she suffers an additional consequence. You may not discard this card unless another card tells you to.
Oh, I'm the only one scheming. Dude.
It's a foxy fox world.
Are you gonna play a card, Crockett?
No. I will this really good though. Can I do that?
Not yet. Are you gonna play
Top
a card,
drawer.
Starburst?
I'm gonna consult the hand.
Again, some good
I'm
questions.
gonna I'm gonna pass. I'm playing a card. I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay. Since you guys are just preparing, oh no, you're meditating.
I'm scheming.
Yep. Alright. Declare your target, Starburst.
Aggressive saleswoman.
Okay.
I think I technically have to go for her.
You may complete your meditation, that's
Very well.
maybe rank the tails if you like as well.
I will keep them.
Okay. Power Kid, you may complete your preparation.
By drawing cards? How many did I get?
Your wisdom.
4. So where are the cards?
2, 3,
Get to the questions when we. Oh, got a new person.
New person.
Excellent.
Hello.
Shout out to.
Toma Kanamori. Hello.
Hello, thank you for joining us.
Hello. I can do a bit of accent pretty good. I definitely know that.
Alright, go ahead and scheme.
Oh, okay. Might wanna wish that aggressive saleswoman good luck and goodbye.
Oh dear.
You beat her.
Dang right I did.
Play another food.
I was like, you can just sell that crap somewhere else. Center packing. And I got the Doughboy Cop.
And you may add another tail to your card.
Doughboy Fresh. There we go. Do I get to draw one of these things now that I have 4? Or do I not get to draw until I prepare?
Not until you prepare. Don't be fresh.
Hey,
As you so eloquently put.
Doughboy Fresh. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, anybody want to play a card?
I do. I want to play ally.
Okay.
Once per round, I draw a card and gain 1 Foxfire.
Would you like to do that now before we move around?
Am I allowed to?
Yeah.
Then yes. I'm guessing C cards.
Yep.
Do I have a discard at a certain point? Or should we have as many as I want?
You will need to play them at some point. Your hand size is limited by your
Wisdom? Okay.
You see the rearrange it over there. Getting a new dome, dude.
What about your own dome?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Alright, let's take some questions and then we'll play another round.
So, okay, here's a good one. What movie, cartoon, show, or anime would define your personality the most? So I guess you can, what movie, show, TV show? I said show twice.
Top Gun. Yup. Top Gun.
All right. Good answer.
Oh, it's the best answer. Best movie. Maverick is the best. Top Gun.
Either of you, Power Kid or Death Side?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Okay.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
What?
4-year-old virgin. Yeah.
Shots fired.
Shots landed. What up? Bang.
Death side?
Hmm. I think I would have to go with.
We can come back to this one if you.
Yes, there's really nothing that would define me.
All right. Oh, that's good. Living out, you both living outside. Don't let Hollywood define who you are. I like that. Hey, Powerkit, do you regularly train with Dark Cop? And what's it like, if so?
Well, when he's not off doing stuff that I don't ever know about, we go to the gym and hang out. I just watch him really. He just throws around things and sets traps, and it's interesting, but it's ridiculous. There's one time where he put a swinging fist like boxing glove type trap on the track and field course, and someone ran into it and got knocked out. It was like I had to help the person, and he thought he was clever practicing. So.
All right. And let's see, just one more. By the way, if anyone just have any questions for each other, if you want to ask one of the others something.
This side seems like you've been through a lot, you know. Any regrets?
One or two.
One, possibly two.
Possibly two.
Oh, okay.
I mean, nothing life-shattering, but enough to make you look back on things.
Cerberus, do you have any regrets?
Hmm?
Do you have any regrets?
I guess I just wish I had more time to, you know, be me more. Yeah, you know, I don't want to come off as arrogant here, but yeah, I guess I just wish there was more time in the day for me to save people. Just be the best that I can be.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you and selfless.
I get that from time to time. Yeah, you had something to say?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Also, just to answer JD Disputer's question, just asking if about some of the characters we defined on Wednesday. Somewhat. I mean, we.
Most of those probably won't end up in the show. There's a couple that we'll consider when we get to it.
Do you know about the Muffin Man? Do you? And Cupcake? Yeah. Get it?
Yeah, I got it. That was a good one. All right. So we're gonna just, if you want to do another round, we have 9 people watching us now. So now 10. Oh, we're getting in.
Double digits.
High
Yep.
rollers.
Hey, everybody.
What's happening?
All right, let's roll off wits for who gets to go next.
This is the game the part of the game I invest at.
But dividing the dice, or
Rolling. That too, I was pretty good at long reach, but
I'm 15.
I got a 6.
I don't think I can beat.
Parker gets to go first. What you gonna do?
I'm going to do. What was that one over there?
Whenever any fox fails a scheme, he or she suffers an additional consequence.
Okay. I'm going to scheme.
Okay. Starburst?
I'm gonna meditate.
Okay. And that's it.
Hmm. I am going to I will spend 1 Foxfire to draw a trick.
Thank you.
Question for Charles also just in the comments. Where will people be able to find this game if they're interested?
Well, you can go to Facebook to get updates about the project constantly. If you like Kitsune of Foxes and Fools. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
It's actually really fun.
It is really fun.
Because you win.
They also have a Kickstarter which they finished to put the game into full production this past summer, and they're getting quite close, I hear. So they might be having items for sale soon. But if you want to find out more, definitely check out the Facebook. They got a lot of stuff there about it. And they're posting pretty often about going to conventions, doing play tests, and new developments in the game.
Question: what is the effect of a moral lesson card? Or is there anything special about them, like one that can be played?
Yeah, let me grab it. Moral lesson teaches the fox as much as the scheme begets fool. You must have a valid fool. You must have, valid fool in play for a moral lesson to apply. A fox targeted by a moral lesson card gains a target sin against which he or she must scheme. This lesson also imposes restrictions which make the scheme harder. Moral lessons may be played on any scheming foxes who do not already have one in effect, who have not yet chosen a target fool, or who are already scheming against a valid fool. Also, a moral lesson only affects the fox on whom it was played. Accomplices do not benefit from a lesson played on the primary schemer.
Alright, well, I will simply play Shai Kumo Yokai, which stops 1 consequence with her webs per round.
Alright, so are you scheming or no?
I will scheme, yes.
Okay. And we want to play cards. Pocket.
Yes, I'm going to play card. I'm going to choose rigged gambling. You and another fox each roll 1d10. If your numbers match, you give that fox all possible tricks and foxfire. Otherwise, that fox gives them to you.
I will play Barbed Whip, play in response to another fox's trick to cancel that trick.
Ooh.
Snap.
What?
Shot down by Deathside.
Correct.
Dude, you gave it to me good. How's it feel?
Okay. Have any of you guys ever been attacked with weaponized gas, toxin, or hallucinogen? What, and if so, what did you see if you hallucinated?
I saw a fool who didn't realize a gas mask when he saw it, and then I saw a dead fool.
Bad man.
Well,
You're a bad, bad man.
I've never suffered from that stuff.
Yeah, I was in this little tussle with this guy. Shot some of that aforementioned gas at me. Ended up in a tree for like 6 hours. Wouldn't come down. Don't really remember too much of it. Not proud of it. I think there's a video out there of me stuck in said tree. Hallucinogens are not fun. I don't know. The gas mask. That was fun.
So Starburst saying right here, stay away from hallucinogens.
Yes. emphatically.
All right.
And
Oh.
trees.
Stay away from trees.
You stay away from trees.
Okay. Why?
Tall.
Oh, okay.
Dangerous. Good.
So who's going?
I believe it was Power Kid's turn. We just played
You
Power
played
Kid's
what
turn.
card?
Yes. Well, I'll wait.
Oh, now he doesn't know what to do because he just got punked.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay.
I'm good right now.
Alright, Starburst.
I meditated, so do I get some of that stuff back?
Refill your Foxfire.
And they rearrange your tails as well. So
Wits. And how many of these do I get?
6.
equal to your witchery.
Oh. Good. Refill.
Alright, death side.
Well, I'm going to stand.
All right. What are some of you guys getting your friends for Christmas? Like Dark Copper, Chaotrix, or any Kneecapper, any of your friends?
I'm gonna get Dark Hop a two-way radio so we can always talk to each other.
All right.
Just a short distances. too.
Lame. For Chaotrix, chocolates, roses, maybe a teddy bear. And for my boy the kneecapper, maybe a new set of knee pads. You know, Karma, I don't want him getting capped at his own knee, so I'm just looking out for my friend. Maybe a new pair of knee pads. Knee pads. He'll love it. He'll love it. Kneecapper. Do you have any friends?
You don't really make many permanent friends in my line of work. They're really more business associates.
Okay. Okay. Well,
All right. Blue Dragon 5 wants to know: have any of you done any PSA work?
I haven't. No.
Public service and educational.
what does it stand for?
Public service announcement,
Oh,
like educational, telling kids not to do things.
Don't do hallucinogens.
I haven't yet. I would love to get on to the TV and spread the dangers of toxins and hallucinogens that evil villains might spray at you, and also trees. I don't think too many people know just how dangerous trees can actually be, and I'd like to get that message across that if you go climbing in trees, broken bones are going to follow. I'd love to get that message. So I have not, but if this public service announcement people want to get me on, I'd love to be a part of it.
Well-
PSA is A-OK. Starburst.
All right, we'll put that as a stretch goal on the Kickstarter.
Yes.
If we reach 13,000, we will make a Starburst PSA.
Whenever you're ready. Message couldn't get out there soon enough.
This side, should I even ask or?
I think my work is my public service announcement.
All right, I believe that is a very good answer. All right, you guys want to do another round?
Oh.
Thank you.
But of course.
Thank you guys for awesome questions. Couple we'll get to in a few more, but just you can keep them coming too. Thank you for sticking around. We are almost at 2 hours now. So
Alright.
How long is it?
Hmm?
How long do we play before?
as long as you want.
Until somebody gets 9 tails. Alright. Power Kid, you are up.
I'm scheming against the media sex symbol.
Okay.
We're gonna do that right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna play this one again to get +4 wits.
Spend the Foxfire to do so.
Oh yes. Uh-oh. That didn't make it.
Alright, so we have 6 plus 4, 10, 12, 13. Sorry, Power Kid. All right, and I believe there is a. Give me one of the tails there.
Do I?
You failed.
Oh, never
But
mind.
it's
No,
not
we get
part of
consequences. What's the
Fail the scheme, so there are now 2 consequences.
Double consequences.
All right, roll off the
First
first one.
Gone. Gone.
Some nice questions here. Thank you, Blue Dragon 05.
Blue dragon.
I'm just gonna let him play for a little bit first.
I believe you were meditating. Is that right?
No, I did that last time.
I still need to complete my scheme.
Okay, you're up.
Right. I am scheming against Doughboy Cop, and I will play Hidden Trap. Scheme against a lazy fool automatically succeeds.
Nice.
Doughboy Cop is out.
Get these cards.
A lazy fool? As in
Sloth. Yes.
All right, we have an ancient dragon. This dragon's power nullifies the special abilities of foxes. The ancient dragon's power over Shamorali's Germanic heritage reduces her wits, wisdom, and witchery by 1.
Ah,
Are either of you playing Shamorali?
no.
Okay. Alright, so until this guy is defeated or successfully schemed against, did you already take your tail death side?
Yes, I did.
Now you can use your special ability.
Dang.
Dang indeed, Power Kid. Dang indeed. Let's take a couple more questions here.
Yeah,
So I'll return in a minute.
Do any of you guys have New Year's resolutions?
To get with Chaotrix.
All right. Power Kid, any resolutions for the new year?
Pass the freshman year.
All right, that's a good goal. That side.
I don't know if there's anything I can really improve upon right now. Resolve to continue to do my best in all things.
That's good. So, just keep doing what you're doing.
Maintain and hopefully learn from any mistakes I might have made.
It's
Okay.
a little generic, but well said.
We were being told by the writer of the game that actually the game lasts forever. As soon as you start playing, the evil fox spirit will assume your identity, and you're trapped playing the game. So,
Well, crap.
yeah. So this is going to be a longer live stream, I suppose. We're going to be here for eternity.
Well, hopefully we have more of that Chex Mix.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an outfit I would like to change then. I mean, if I'm going to be here for that long, I mean, I'm at least going to need a couple different wardrobe choices.
Well,
Technology.
I think
Versatility.
actually the live stream can't last forever, so you should be safe with that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's also a prototype game, so the spirit might not have full power yet.
Oh.
So just watch that out when you're playing, guys.
These hands. And the hands of bad hands would be bad.
Seem to have hit the nail on the head.
Yep. That made a lot of sense.
All right. Devin Avery says the guy in yellow and the blue mask can definitely get it all the way. All you would have to do is look me in the eye with those sexy eyes behind the mask.
Another fan. Exactly.
So they want to see you without your mask, though.
Oh!
I don't look at them.
I
Look at
don't
them.
always do this for everybody, but alright.
That's charming.
You know?
We'll
That's
try to
Starburst.
contain ourselves.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Have any of you ever had a doppelganger of yourselves in your line of work?
I don't know what that is.
A doppelganger is like a copy.
An
Like,
imitator.
Oh. You mean like... Yeah, I don't know.
Evil posers.
Posers. A lot of posers. You know, a lot of posers.
Bite your style, as they say. Kids still say that, right? I don't know, do they?
don't know. What did it say?
Bite your style.
No, I don't think so. But
Tragic.
they should. They should. They should. They should. They should.
All right, I think we can. Let's do another round. Actually, some people are wondering, just in your theory about what Chaotrix does in her free time, just for fun.
My theory?
Yeah, just everyone's theory.
I like to picture her, sitting at home alone. Lonely. Looking for someone to be there for. Just someone to hold her. Be there.
All right. I actually think we'll move on with this one. Move on just to another round.
These guys don't have anything to say?
What?
I imagine her as being a very career-focused girl.
Let's look at that.
Yeah, well, just because she'd be focused on her career doesn't mean she won't have a little bit of time for Starburst, you know what I'm saying?
I believe I do.
You do seem to catch on quickly. You do. He's a little bit slower.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
I zoned out.
Talking about your fine sister.
Oh, that's right. I have
Yeah,
no
my wife.
All right, and on that note, let's play another round. Thank you for
All right, let's roll off wits.
questions.
15 again.
Dude, I can't even get the... Oh, I can tie it.
Judge ruling, is that cocked?
Here you go.
What should 5? What?
I also got a 15.
All right, what's your wisdom?
4.
6.
All right, this side just go foist.
I shall prepare.
Power kid.
I am going to. I don't know. Prepare also. Yes.
All right.
I forgot to do this though. Let me do that.
You can do it now if you want.
Okay. Yes. I'll prepare as well.
All right. Starburst.
You suck at that conservative. I'm gonna go after that media sex symbol. I think I have to.
You don't have to tell him yet.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Just trying to make it easier anyway.
I appreciate it. But I think I'm okay.
Do you remember your deep offense given? The fox on your left picks a fool against whom you cannot scheme as long as that fool is in play.
Oh yeah, you totally did that to me, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So we're at a little bit of a catch-22 here, because I must make any schemes against a female fool if available. That's a female?
Yes, the ancient dragon and the elder kitsune are both female.
It's sporting a full-on beard.
Well,
What in the world? You're pitiful. Oh man. Okay. Yep. Going after the dragon. Going after the dragon. Dragon's going down. I mean, who am I gonna scheme against? I'm sorry.
Starburst is on a quest to slay the dragon, or trick the dragon.
Either way.
All right, this side, you want to play any cards?
I should first draw 3 cards because I am preparing.
Okay, out of all of these are the women I have to scheme against. Yeah. That's so fucked.
Yeah.
You gonna play something?
I will.
Just want some water or a drink?
Oh.
All right. Some great questions. We'll ask them after this round. Thank you for sticking around.
So, question.
Sasha, where is he?
When are we allowed to play cards specifically? Is it just right now?
Between each section of the round.
All right. Then I will play.
You could wait until you may have declared. The targets have been declared if you so
Yeah.
choose.
I will do
I'm back.
that. I will wait.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Starburst.
Thank you. Glad someone said something.
Parkit, are you going to continue preparing then?
Yes.
Would you like to rearrange your tails?
I thought that was. Oh, okay.
You can do it with either preparation or meditation.
I will do one like that.
I'd like to rearrange Chaotrix tail. No.
Pet.
No.
That one's been.
No.
No.
No. Sorry.
Do I get to draw my cards now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to discard them?
Oh,
You may
yes.
discard as many as you like and refill to your full value. It would be 5.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, Starburst, you declare your target.
Dragon time. Dragon time.
Alright, that side, you want to play a card?
I'm going to play Transformation. +2 Foolishness, -4 Wits. On you.
Barkin, you want to play something?
Sorry, I didn't look at myself yet.
Did that cost Foxfire?
No.
Well then, never mind. Damn it. So I'm at 1, and
And
that's at 11.
Yes.
I cannot win.
Am I allowed to play a card right now?
You can play a card before.
I figured that out by math.
But
It
when?
is useful.
You get to play.
Sometimes.
You get to play cards before
Sometimes.
Starburst goes.
If
Oh,
can
then
figure
yes,
it out.
I do.
Okay, what are you gonna play?
I'm gonna play Outfoxed. Shift all suffered and impending consequences from any fox to another fox. Switch it up, boys.
So you're going to transfer any consequences that Starburst might fail to that side.
Yes. No. Suffered, as in the right now, and impending consequences from any fox to another fox.
So these go to that side.
Yes.
Like that.
Oh, that is so tight! Right up there. Right up there. Right, we'll catch you next time. We'll get it next time. Alright. We'll work on that.
Cool.
I will.
Nothing to like it.
I have
Your
the
turn
out,
has already passed.
except I can stop 1 consequence with my webs per round.
Well, damn.
It's not a consequence.
I know. These
But yes.
are consequences.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, Starburst, go ahead and make your scheme.
And go to questions after this round.
You have you're no longer inhibited.
I think I lost.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
But he totally gets my consequence, right?
No.
Why
you
not?
still get the 2 of them.
Why?
Because you failed.
No,
No,
he
it's
does.
still.
Oh.
It does transfer to you.
Okay.
And it is,
I knew it.
it is only 1 consequence, I believe.
I thought
And then that 1 stops.
What's that?
Oh, well.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
No.
it's
There's
right.
2 because of the embarrassing photos.
Okay. So you get
it's now only
broken
1.
toys. You must discard any tools you have.
Okay. You mean in play or in my hand?
Any that you have, play or in hand. Banished. Discard your fox with all tricks, allies, and impending.
That one stops.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one was an intense one.
Wise move.
What does it do?
Makes you choose a new fox and start over.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not going with that one.
Probably a smart
Gets
one.
it. Gets it.
all right. Here's an interesting question. Are there times when any of you wish you didn't have superpowers?
This was only tools I've used, not tools in my hand.
I believe it specifies that you can do, but I'm going to indicate something like that.
Any tools you have used. But whatever. What's done is done.
I will look it up. But yeah, go ahead and answer the question.
So yeah, any times you wish you didn't have superpowers?
Mr. Chance, never. I love having superpowers. It's fantastic. Every day I wake up thanking whoever I should thank that I have superpowers. And I do. And it's great.
Deathside, do you ever regret having super strength?
Not in the slightest.
Why would you? You know?
You wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
Power Kid, do you?
Yes.
Of course he does.
I just want to be normal.
Oh,
That's honest.
That's raw.
Yeah, you would know.
I think you meant you.
Yes. But raw honesty is something you see a lot of in our line of work.
I'm learning a lot from this guy. I think you could learn a lot too. There's
Uh,
a lot to offer a young man such as yourself.
what are your guys' favorite books? Or if you read books?
I don't read books. Sorry.
Not
Tools do count as a card in hand.
Okay. The tools you have.
I really like Mad Magazine. It's really a good editorial. It's really fun. A lot of great articles. Is it a book? I don't know. I guess
certainly literature.
yeah. It falls under that same tree. So you can't even say tree without fall in the same sentence. They're dangerous, man.
I have to say, I'm fond of many sci-fi works.
Oh,
Yes, they let your mind explore new places, think about things you normally wouldn't otherwise.
okay. And what's your favorite genre of media, just in general? I mean, are they books or?
I like the news because I'm on there a lot.
All right.
Yep. Love the news. The news is great. 5, 7, and 9. Love it.
You like channels 5, 7, and 9?
I think I meant that the news was on at 5, 7, and 9, which is probably not right. But those are the most convenient times for me to watch the news, so I watch the news at 5, 7, and 9. That's when it should be on. 5, 7, and 9.
All right.
I'm monopolizing these questions. I'm not letting you guys talk. Come on. Just go at it.
I want to play with you.
He wants to play the game. All right.
I vote we proceed.
All right, roll off for wits.
All right. I'll gather some more questions. I'm going to go through the archives. A couple we missed.
5 each one. Oh. Oh. Good.
I mean, I gave it 6.
I got an 11.
You first?
I will scheme this round.
I too will scheme.
I'm scheming with you. Straight scheming.
All right, everybody's scheming this round?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. All right, opportunities to play cards.
Oh, we are. Think I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm going to stay.
Can I play one before we do the scheme, or do I have to do it now?
You can play one now.
But can I play one during the scheme?
As long as it specifies you can't.
How do I know if it does?
It should say play in response to your thing.
So how do I do that one?
Favorite video games?
And so you could play this either now, which wouldn't make sense, or you can play it after you target the player.
Okay,
Tetris
that-
is a great game. Love Tetris.
All right, classic answer.
Classic.
I don't play many video games. Feel like it's a bit of a useless pursuit.
I like Halo. Halo's fun.
Okay. Anything in particular you like about Halo, or?
I get to shoot things.
What's wrong with that?
All right.
Okay.
All right. Here's a good one. Blue Dragon 5 wants to know, Starburst, what's your weakness?
Wow. Blue Dragon 5. That's a fantastic question because it's obviously not obvious. I'm probably too confident in my own abilities. It hasn't backfired on me yet, and it probably won't. But there's like a small chance that I might get over my head a little bit. No weaknesses.
All right.
My cape might get caught in something, like a tree. I don't know.
It's eyes for, right?
Yeah.
So
Let me know if it gets stuck.
that's good planning ahead.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Let's fight our fools, yes?
Indeed.
Ah,
Alright. You power kick first, is that right?
I'm gonna.
That's third
Oh,
first.
go ahead.
I'm going after the Ancient Dragon.
Okay.
dude, good luck.
I will play Incriminating Letters. A scheme against a proud fool automatically succeeds.
Yes. Technically, you have to declare targets first, though.
Oh.
So hang on to your card. Alright. Power kick, just declare your target.
Box photo, please?
Nope.
What does?
I'm going to declare. Shoot. I don't know. The Petty Thief as my target.
Question.
Yeah.
Can he go up against the petty thief if he has more wits?
Yes, I just don't get a tail.
Oh, fine. If you're not going after a tail, then
Right?
go for it.
Yeah.
Are you male or female?
Female.
You can't attack her now.
Oh, well.
Because of the media.
Oh, yeah, that does have an effect, doesn't it? Well, then I guess I'm going against the whining whatever it
Such
says.
a like,
Yes.
you're the big one.
If you had an animal
Get
side,
a fist in there.
if you had an animal sidekick, what would you want? Dream Fox asks.
Okay. In response to your query before Starburst, you may spend one fox bar anytime with +1 to your roll.
How would
Which I did not see in here, but I asked about.
a bear?
Okay, bear sidekick.
Yes.
Just to ride him around, or like a circus bear, or what? Two-legged or four-leg? Like walk
No,
around
a
bear?
two-legged bear. That sounds good.
Okay. So Fire Kids is a two-legged bear.
They're a two-legged bear.
I guess, yes.
Oh. Koala?
I don't know. He said two-legged bear. That's all I heard. No, I would just have a bear because bears are strong.
Okay.
Fuzzy. It's a great question, Dream Fox. I'm gonna have to go with squirrel.
A squirrel.
A squirrel. Because they know their way around trees.
You're right. They do.
And they're quick. And
Oh, that's
I mean, there's more to squirrels than meets the eye. Squirrel.
See, that tree incident was very formative for you.
That'll last. Yeah. Okay. They're just more dangerous than people think they are.
all right. And that side, your favorite animal? Or if you had an animal sidekick?
I wouldn't have one. Animals are too unpredictable.
All right. Cool. Some great another question, but just to play a little bit. We are 5 minutes away from 2.5 hours, so thank you everyone who has stuck around for this long, for the entire time. We're having a great time with you, and hope you're having a great time with us.
Well said.
And
Alright, I believe it is Deathside's turn to act. Enact his did you decide on
Yeah, I'm
your target? Okay.
petulant whiner.
Okay. You may enact your attack.
Alright.
Roll dice. 9.
I also got a 9.
Okay. In the event of a tie, you win.
Alright. Then he has been defeated.
You do not gain a tail, however.
But you be complaining about that tie.
Arrogant shrew manager. Female pride, value 6. Assigns a consequence to each fox at the beginning of his or her turn.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not a good one. You guys are in trouble.
Yeah, because we can't attack her. We can't.
You
Okay.
handle too?
Yep.
Alright, what's
I'm going after the petty thief.
Okay.
I'll play this foxfire or this legendary feast.
double final wits or have final foolishness against a gluttonous fool?
I'll just
It is
Plus
not
4.
a gluttonous fool though.
no, but a normal one's
Just plus 4 wits.
Yep. I think.
Okay, you do win.
Alright, cool.
Lazy minion, sloth. Lazy minion cannot be removed from play by scheming.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, we are kind of. We can't do anything. We can't.
What?
This I don't know.
So you guys are locked in?
Almost. It's up to him.
Not yet.
He's not doing anything.
What was your... Were
Would you
scheming as well?
scheme?
Oh yeah, I'm taking that media sex symbol down, so then you guys go after that shrew manager. Oh, because I have to. So now I don't.
Okay.
'Cause I have to.
Alright. Are you playing anything to boost
No,
your roll?
because those are gone.
Yeah, you can
Your
attack
ability-
whoever you want.
Okay, that was like a.
But you have to attack a female.
Oh.
That doesn't restrict him very much.
No.
Stick to what is it? Media sex symbol. I
Alright.
liked it. Laser focus.
Cerberus rolled a
So-
3.
13 versus...
6.
6. Stays there. You will
Screw you guys. Okay.
suffer a consequence.
Ugh.
Community service. You may not scheme for the next 2 turns.
So,
Guys, I want him to get rid of that shrew manager. I'm going to stop that.
Aha!
Deathside is coming in to save Starburst.
Part of the
Say
fun of this
he
game
did.
is that you have to work a little bit together sometimes, but then you also kind of have to take a dump on each other.
Mhm.
Well, you two make a really good team, I'd say.
A little bit of chemistry going on here. I
Mhm.
feel it. I feel it.
If you guys could have another power, what would it be? A tough question. Sure. And most of us.
Maybe we should all ask for like quick decision making or something like that.
I like that. That is good.
Uh,
No.
give you 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5.
Fight.
All right. Good one. That side.
He stole mine.
Power Kid.
Great minds though. Wavelength. We got
Telekinesis.
something going.
Okay.
Weird.
All right. No, that's a good power.
Weird.
Have you guys also Blue Dragon 5 just once an opinion on a rumor? Have you heard about a super powerful and menacing villain by the name of Deathside? Not this Deathside, obviously. Probably must be another one.
Some guy's copying your name out there.
Yeah.
It happens.
Doing evil deeds. Making you look bad.
This guy sound like a myth to you, or?
Myth?
Yeah. I mean, do you believe? I mean, have you heard about it? What have you heard?
You know. I'm not really afraid of this Deathside character. I've heard he's into some crazy stuff, but he wants to come by Super Academy, throw down for some tussle. Bring it on. Starburst ain't afraid.
All right. Starburst is officially calling out Deathside.
I'm calling out Deathside. The guy sounds like a loser. That name is stupid. I mean, your name's fine. But
I know what you meant.
you knew what I meant.
How are you
That
doing?
was a little. I like Deathside. It's a good name, you know. Yeah, Power Kid.
Nope, this is all you.
No, you want to take over?
All
Yes,
you.
please.
Nope,
Okay. Nothing to say.
nope.
All right. You gonna keep playing the game?
Sure.
Okay.
We're not 100% sure if we'll make it through an entire game,
Probably not. We'll see.
but
How do you make it through an entire game?
One person gets 9 tails
Oh.
for like the 9
Yes.
hours. Now, we also have a request from the Dream Fox.
Mhm.
While playing this game, you should do a whole announcer bit and make it sound like an epic battle. Done.
all right.
Round 5. Roll off for wits.
That's really good.
Power Kid, 1. Total score, 6. Starburst, 1. Total score, 6. Deathside,
Great name.
8. Total score, 13. Deathside has the board.
I am going to prepare.
Deathside prepares. Power Kid, you have the board.
I have to prepare as well.
Power Kid prepares. Starburst, you have the board.
Scheming.
Starburst schemes. Card round. Deathside.
I'm going to discard these 2. Draw 4.
Power Kid.
Discard 3, draw 5.
Starburst. Declare target.
Manager.
Arrogant Shrew Manager. Female, pride, value 6. Card round, death side. Not just that.
It's gonna be a long one of these. A lot of blows.
Well, since we know it's in my hand, incriminating letters. Scheme against a proud fool automatically succeeds.
Did I just win?
Yes. Starburst succeeds. Arrogant Shrew Manager.
Do I still get that even though he helped me?
Yes.
Starburst and Deathside continue to be a team.
Teamwork.
Envious Fool. Overbearing Boss, value 6. Overbearing Boss forces a fool of lower foolishness to help him, adding the next highest foolishness on the table to his roll.
Well, at least that's only 2. Oh, wait, next highest?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Next highest after him, so it would be 2.
okay.
So it's
He's
the only one below.
technically only level 8?
That's not bad. That's at the media sex symbol level.
New round. Roll off for wits.
Starburst rolled a 10.
Starburst, 10.
Deathside
Total
rolled
value,
1.
14. Death side, 1.
Dude,
Total value,
sorry.
7.
It's okay.
Power Kids fell off the table.
Power Kid, 10. Total value, 15.
Okay, mine's 16.
So,
Starburst has the board.
Starburst has used his knowledge of math to correct our announcer.
You add them together, and then that's the result. That's what you get. So, it was 6 plus 10. I'm gonna.
Starburst Beeberry going off.
What's that? Yeah, but I'm gonna let that one go to voicemail. I got a game to win. I'm gonna scheme. I'm feeling lucky.
Starburst schemes. Death side has the board.
I am going to scheme.
Death side schemes. Power Kid has the board.
Scheme as well.
Power Kid schemes. Card round. Starburst. Starburst.
Who am I scheming against?
Card round.
Oh. Meh. I'm just go Bear Brawlers at it.
Death side.
I'm going to play Heartfelt Apology. Discard 1 consequence from play before or during its effects. I am removing Special Assignment Pride.
Anything else?
I am going to... No.
Power Kid.
I already know what these do. Moral lessons. How do they work?
Maybe you should take a lesson.
So you can put them on a specific target.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
What's your
You need a
What's your favorite
valid
TV shows?
slot for it to apply. It should have a specific one listed on there.
Leave it to Beaver.
Target.
Reminds me of a simpler guy.
The lesson imposes restrictions which make this game harder.
Oh.
Plus, June's really hot.
So you can target another fox. They gain a target sin against which they must scheme. So you can force them
Is
to
it a
choose
classic
specific
TV show?
one.
We're gonna play this.
Anything.
Yes. So you can play those moral lesson on either of the other 2 foxes, as long as there is a valid target on the board.
Gotcha.
Then I like CSI. Provides some decent insight into how law enforcement officers think.
Okay.
All right. Power Kid, your favorite TV show?
There's too many options. I haven't thought of this.
Well, just pick anyone.
Bob the Builder.
Or like SpongeBob, SquarePants. Got it.
You guys are so mean.
I just having some fun with the kid. What? I'm not that. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Mean is. I don't want to mean. Am I being mean? Don't answer that. I just, it's. We're just toying around. We do it all the time. We do it all the time.
All right.
He does it right back. Something.
Anyway.
Vocal integrity restored. Starburst, declare target.
Sex symbol.
Death side, declare target.
Where is the boss? Whatever his descriptor is.
Overbearing boss.
Overbearing.
If I play this, is he allowed to target that card?
Oh,
Card?
great question. Blue Dragon
No.
5 will definitely ask that one.
Was
That restricted police targeting.
Oh, yeah, man.
What?
He would. So this would give him a specific target on the board,
Right.
and it's the only one that fits that descriptor.
The pride one.
Yes.
So he has to attack pride.
Which I'm not allowed to target because of the
So
sex symbol.
So then he fails?
Yes.
Okay.
Gauntlet. Thrown down. Whoa!
Play in response to another fox's trick to cancel that trick. Barbed whip.
That one I get. That one makes sense. That one's
So it cancels?
Yep.
So I'm still targeting the boss.
You still have the targets to declare as well.
Well, I can only target the boss, so he fails.
Okay.
Um,
Card round.
Oh, here's a good one. Where you do that. What is the time that you felt most heroic in your life?
Oh, this is easy for me. When I stood up against my own father to defend my friend.
That's pretty heroic.
bold move, dude. Bold move.
Yes.
Death Side, when did you feel most heroic?
Well, I have to think about that one.
Sure you do.
Do I have something to say about it? Of course I do. I'd have to say tomorrow. Think about it. Tomorrow. Yep.
All right. Yeah.
I have my moment.
Oh, okay.
You remember how I mentioned my father's boss
Yeah.
and how he got what was coming to him?
Yep. Oh, you gave it to him.
Yes.
Bada boom. This guy gets stuff done.
One question I had, which no one has asked, the side you seem a little different than usual.
How so?
I don't know. It just, you sound about the same, but you just look a bit different.
Well, I just spent 8 months in traction.
Oh, right.
So-
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's good. Good on your recovery.
Thank you.
All right. And here's one more question before we move on. If you guys could travel to any place or time to fight crime, where or when would you go? Or I guess just if you could go anywhere at any time, what would you do? I'm gonna make that question a bit more open.
What?
Basically, if you could go anywhere at any time, so basically a time/space machine, where would you go and when?
No one loves listening to me talk as much as me, but
I believe I would go back in time about 19 years and fix one of the biggest mistakes in my life.
All right, and Power Kid.
how do?
I don't know.
All right.
I can't think of one.
So we are at 2 3/4 hours. Thank you so much, everyone, staying around. I think let's play a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm losing. Let's change that.
Well, we have our schemes to enact.
Yes, we do.
Starburst, scheme away.
Oh, lost the chick. She's been there way too long.
There's the dice. There it is.
Roll, roll. What? Roll. 10.
Starburst succeeds.
Uh,
Media sex symbol defeated.
Clutch, roll. Starburst, clutch, roll.
Petty politician. Envious fool. Male.
What is his effect?
If any fox gains a number of tails greater than petty politician's foolishness, that fox suffers a consequence immediately. This could prevent that fox from winning the game.
Very well. Well,
Tail count. What's everyone at?
4.
5.
4.
Death side.
Well, I am enacting my scheme against the petulant boss. I got an 11.
Here's a 13.
Mm-hmm.
No go, I'm afraid.
Tragic.
All right,
That's my
consequence.
consequence.
Special assignment, lust.
Not happening.
All right.
One consequence per round.
Power kid.
I have to go fight the boss. Yes. Am I allowed to
Yep.
spend a card to?
Yes.
Not this one. +4 to my wit.
All right, let's roll off.
It's a roll off.
You win.
But doesn't he add to his own?
Yeah,
Gets
still
the 2,
only
but
10 total. You have that.
No.
13.
13,
Adding the next highest foolishness on the table to his roll.
which is 2.
Just 2. Yeah.
The next highest?
Not like literally the next.
It would be 7.
No, because he's the boss. It's the highest one below him. So he adds 2 from this, plus 2 from the die, which is 10.
Okay.
He does that.
Yeah, it says lower foolish. It says it right there at the top. It says,
Help him, adding the next highest
yeah, but
foolishness.
it's
on
got to
the
be
table
of
to
lower
his roll.
foolishness. It says it forces
No.
a full of lower. Yeah, that's what it says.
Forces a fool of lower foolishness to help him.
Yeah.
Adding the next highest foolishness on the table to his roll.
Exactly.
Meaning he adds the next highest one to him, which is 7.
No, it means
Lower foolishness.
yeah, and then that so it's the next highest, like
After him.
After him. So after 6, the next highest in the fortune 2.
Okay.
You're catching on to this math stuff pretty quick.
Do you want the
Yeah.
tail or not?
It's coming back
Yeah,
to me a
sure.
little
Why
bit.
not?
Your cape's coming off.
Is that right,
Can never come off.
Charlie?
Thanks.
Charlie gone.
This is
Oh,
how
is
I
it?
tie my cape.
Scheme success.
Right down there.
Scumbag lawyer. Greedy fool, male, level 6. He feeds on the suffering of others. Every time a fox suffers a consequence, attach that consequence to scumbag lawyer instead of discarding it when its effect is completed. Each attached consequence adds 1 to his foolishness.
Oh, damn.
All right. Also, what is your favorite weapon, tool, or device that you've used in battle? Or just in everyday life, I guess.
These babies right there.
All right.
Dragon Ball Z. pretty much they got that from me.
Really?
I mean, not really, but really.
All right.
Yeah.
My mask.
I won't say it's based off my life, but your mask.
Yes.
All right. Oh, yeah, it would be. That side?
There's quite a lot of tools that I use. But I would have to say my favorite is my mind.
Oh, all right. Speaking of, and also Dust side, how many millions do you have? JD Disputer believes you are a millionaire.
That is not incorrect.
All right. Awesome.
Most of it is tied up in material investments. though.
I see. Cool. And if you had a catchphrase, what would it be? And this is for everyone. Assuming you don't, if you don't already have one. Catchphrases? All right. All right, I guess.
Hi, I'm Starburst. I'm here to save the day.
All right.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's
No, that's a good one. Parka, do you have a catchphrase?
is it really good? Should I use it? I will then. I'll use that one next time.
I can't think of one.
Is that your catchphrase?
What'd you think?
Yes.
What'd you think of mine?
All right.
Sure.
Dust side?
I don't have a catchphrase so much as a calling card.
Oh, cool.
Dennis.
Awesome. We're gonna do about 2 more rounds, I believe, and then wrap things up. So likely won't see a full 9 tails, but this has been Kitsune. Just sort of the experience. Keep your check out their Facebook. We can't post links in the chat description, but if you just
post one on the description of the video, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, definitely. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. So,
Cool.
so yeah, if you guys want to do your next round, and thank you for tuning in to Super Academy live stream radio. That was a joke.
Round 7. Wits roll off.
7.
Power Kid 1.
Like the third time.
Totally.
Rolled a 1.
7. Starburst 5. Total. What's he gonna get? 12.
15.
Damn it!
Death Side has the board.
I am going to... Question. If there is ever a half of a unit of anything, do we round up or down?
Good question. I'm not familiar with the situation there. Yeah. I just saying, but
Specifically because of this card. I have an odd number of tails.
All right. Well, I've also added the link to the Kitsune Facebook. So if you don't see, it's in the description. If you don't see it, you just need to refresh your page, and it should show up. Have any of you also ever had to use math to defeat a villain or an enemy?
Yes, I was unsuccessful.
All right.
You could say math is my enemy.
One of those live and learn moments.
But I didn't learn much because I'm not very good at math.
Well, that's good for you to admit.
Takes a strong person to admit that.
Someone before asked my weakness, and I said I didn't have one. And I guess I have to come clean and say that was a bit of a lie.
You are a very noble and
We're all here for you.
Thank you.
modest person. I love that.
No, I've heard that. It's like, I don't want to say that I'm humble, but I hear it a lot. So, pretty humble.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
For my turn, I will scheme.
Death Side schemes. Power Kid.
Scheme.
Power Kid schemes. Starburst.
It's the home stretch. I'd be straight scheming.
Starburst schemes. Card round. Death Side has the board.
I will play Grant a Wish.
What is
Wait,
this,
no.
charity?
I will play that when my scheme starts.
Power Kid.
I'm playing my ally, plus 3 wits. Do I get 2? I don't have my ally.
I don't know.
Probably the first time in your life you had more than one ally.
You're just messing around, of course.
It's just light jockeying. Yep. Just I'm giving them crap.
Them on one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is a thing I forgot about. When I last played this, I wasn't sure if they were going to keep it or not, but they did. So a player may, on his or her own turn, may move any allies in play from one fox to another by paying 1 foxfire per ally being moved. The foxfire payment goes to the player holding the ally when you take an ally away from a fox. Into the general foxfire pool if you're sending an ally away from
Do we have to?
it. May only be moved once per player turn. You may only move allies during your own turn.
Do we have to do it though?
No.
If someone wants it? Okay.
All right.
Starburst.
I'm gonna go after the petty politician.
Are we declaring targets now?
Not yet.
Damn it. I'm scheming. Card round.
Yeah.
Pass.
Alright.
Third time was the charm.
Death Side. Declare target.
My target is the Lazy Minion. I will play the card Grant a Wish. Target's foolishness must equal at least half of your tails. Because we have deemed I can round down, that qualifies with 2 as half of 5. I will spend 2 Foxfire, because when I spend Foxfire, that amount I spend is equal to the foolishness of the target, and the foolishness to automatically succeed and gain a tail. So if I spend 2, his foolishness is equal to that, I automatically succeed against him and get 1 tail. However, he may not be removed because of his effect.
I like it.
Okay. Power Kid.
Are we declaring targets?
Yeah.
I'll go against the scumbag lawyer.
Starburst.
Petty politician. Petty politician.
All right, Starburst going after the politician.
Card round.
I will attach the moral lesson, enjoy what is yours, to the petty politician.
More or less have to be attached to a fox.
Oh!
Yeah.
But it says target envy.
Yes, so that means that whoever you're attaching to it must target an envious fool.
Well, there we are.
Yeah.
You may not play tricks or use Foxfire or schemes other than your own for your next 2 turns. Foxfire on schemes other than your own for the next 2 turns.
Oh. Alright. Okay.
Cool. Some really good questions. Well, I'll get to those in just a minute.
You gonna play a card?
No. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna play false witches. To double my wit, final wits against him.
Cool. Starboard?
Pass.
Alright, your scheme's already gone through.
Mm-hmm.
Your scheme is in effect. See what happens when you die. You're targeting this guy. Total 11. Your total is
12. No, I'm sorry. 18.
plus 4.
It's doubled because it's a greedy pool.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
All right.
Scumbag lawyer defeated.
That was pretty clever, Color Kid. Alright.
Is that the,
Ignorant slattered. Lusty fool. Female. Level 3.
Whoa!
is that the
Ignorant slattern discards an ally from a fox who fails a scheme against her in addition to any other consequences.
is that the end of the round? For that one?
No.
He's still
Okay.
got his
Starburst.
Ah, okay.
Don't forget about Starburst. People
Going
rarely
against
do.
the politician, right?
Yes, sir.
We are now at 3 hours. Thank you, everyone, for being around. You guys are so cool.
Petty politician defeated.
I really appreciate it.
Doughboy cop. Slothful lawyer. Or slothful fool. Male. Level 6.
Back again.
The doughboy cop can't easily be tricked into doing any work, but he must be for a scheme to succeed. He adds twice his foolishness to the roll against any scheming fox.
That's funny as it is.
Our kid's mask is
Askew.
askew.
Question round.
Calendar word.
I
No.
told you it hurt my eyes.
Oh, you can take a little break with that if you want.
Thank you.
So okay, a couple
Oh my
questions.
god, that's what you look like? Whoa!
A couple questions. Who do you think is the most intimidating? Do they mean just in general or just here? I guess. I'm just gonna assume that they meant the most intimidating person here.
I'm gonna have to get it up to the guy on my left.
All
Which
right.
would be your.
It would be yeah. I think this.
Yeah, you're right. Him.
Yeah. Power Kid? That side? Yeah, I think.
It's unanimous.
All right. Oh, unless you have a.
Eh, I suppose I'll go with myself.
Oh, all right. What is your strategy for taking down a foe?
I think strategy's a little overrated, personally. I just kind of have these energy balls that come out of my hands, and I throw it at them. Usually works.
All right. No, it's
I guess that's a strategy. Yeah.
Power Kid? Strategy? Learn any strategies from watching Dark Cop or?
Be prepared.
All right.
Overrated.
This side? Your strategy?
Strategy is to learn about your potential opponents, learn what their weaknesses are, any foibles they might exploit to your own advantage, and then exploit them ruthlessly. Do not allow them any ground to react. Simply drive them back until they've been defeated.
All right. What's the best gift you've ever received?
My superpower.
I guess that works.
My friend.
Aw. That's really nice.
That was really nice. It was really nice.
I would have to go with my body armor. It was a gift from my first opponent.
Aw.
Not that he had much choice in the matter.
Oh, you just couldn't say no to it. Just knew it belonged to you, I guess.
I would say so.
All right, awesome. I think we're ready to go into our last round then.
That was
Final
about time.
round. Roll off for wits.
Only down one.
Seven.
Power Kid, 7. Total, 14. Starburst, 1. Total, 9. 10.
Is it? Yeah. 9.
I got a 10 total.
Death Side, 4. 10 total. Power Kid has the board.
Scheming.
Power Kid schemes.
Scheming.
Starburst schemes.
I
Death
will
Side.
prepare.
Death Side.
What? In the final round?
Also, if you guys have some final questions, yeah, no, I mean, just a reminder. So they'll be
Think of
here
them
by the
now
time
and
that
prepare
they're.
to ask.
The card round. Power Kid.
I'm gonna play moral lesson on. I already had one. On him.
Oh no. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Starburst.
Pass.
Death Side.
I'll discard my last 2 cards and draw a 6-card hand.
My turn.
Declare target.
And when, the dragon, ancient dragon.
Oh, good shot.
Starburst.
Can I pick a target?
He has to have it angry.
Where? Because of this thing?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Card
I have
round.
to look at the other casino.
Death Side, you can do anything?
I cannot because I may not play tricks or use Foxfire on schemes other than my own.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna spend my last Foxfire to get +4 to my wits
What does this thing do?
and fight it.
This magical wand thing. Ward thing.
Foxfire spent against you only gives -1, regardless of other cards' effects, or discard to cancel all tricks which cost Foxfire played to interfere with you this turn.
That doesn't interfere with me. Dang it.
Did he roll off?
Alright, I need a die. Lipson.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 14, plus 5. 19. Nope.
That's
dragon.
5 more than the dragon.
Ancient Dragon defeated. Insomniac. Slothful Fool. Female. Level 4. Insomniac is immune to tricks. She falls asleep just long enough to miss the entire point. Alright, you got your tail?
Yes.
Starburst.
Yes. Yes.
18. You have
Also 18.
18.
In the event of a tie.
Elder Kitsune defeated.
Oh, do I get sweet stuff for doing that? Or just one tail?
Tail.
It's still pretty sweet, I guess.
Vapid Consumer. Envious Fool. Female. Level 4. Vapid Consumer may not be schemed against without a tool for her to envy. Wah, wah.
Okay.
Alright, it's the end of the round.
All right. So, how many tails does everyone have? Starburst has 6.
I have 7.
Power Kid has 7. Power Kid wins.
Power Kid is the champion. Everyone else just totally bought it.
So, remind betting. How did that work again?
You
Oh,
owe me
damn it!
5 dessert tickets.
It's like there's a super cheesecake next week. Yeah.
All
I
right.
shouldn't lose to this guy.
But you
Get out
drew
of
against
that
me,
phone number.
so you don't get any help.
Ooh.
Not gonna need any help to score with theatrics. I have no idea what I said that was funny, but.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask some last second questions. Who are your nemesises?
Nemesis.
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 Just think of Jeffrey Rush and Mr. Ren.
Hmm.
Let's get moving.
What's the plural? Nemesis. Thank you.
Starburst, do you have an arch nemesis?
Besides trees and math. No, I really don't get along with that dark cop guy. I don't like him. I don't like what he might be doing. Theatrics. I don't like how he walks around the halls of Super Academy. I don't like the way he looks, the way he dresses, and the way he acts. And I'm calling him out.
All right. Starburst has called out Death Side and Dark Cop.
Yep. Both of them.
Bold moves tonight.
Both of them. Death Side, weak. Nothing to worry about there. Not that Death Side.
Power Kid, do you have an arch nemesis?
No, not really.
Oh, all right. Death Side, do you have an arch nemesis?
None of them last long enough to really develop any kind of rivalry against me.
Just go right to jail then. All right. Who is your superhero, or who is your role model? It doesn't have to be a superhero. Just who's your role model, just in life in general.
Superman.
All right. Superman. Of course, that's a comic book character, not a real superhero, but it's good.
I've always aspired to be like Tom Cruise's character in Top Gun Maverick. Live my life just like that.
All right. Death Side, role model.
Having a role model is uninspired. You have to make your own way.
Unless it's Tom Cruise, Top Gun. Then it's very inspired.
All right, and I'm gonna do just one last questions and then final thoughts. What's the most satisfying victory you've ever had? Is that kind of a question we asked before? Well, greatest accomplishment, it's sort of the same. All right. Okay. This one, and this is specifically about Offspring, but I'm just going to do it just for the future. If you were to leave one pre-recorded message to, I guess your descendants or your offspring to learn about you, like the person you were, what would that message be? Like, pretend I got a tape record right here. In fact, we're recording it right now. This is going to be pre-recorded, put in a time capsule. People are going to know who you are from this message. So, this is it.
Stand up for what you believe in and trust your friends.
All right. And that's the kind of person you are? All right.
You're welcome.
All right. That side?
Never let doubt cloud your vision of what you must do.
All right, nice. So I think everyone has learned a lot about each other about today.
Want to hear what you think of Kitsune?
Yeah, definitely.
Sponsor for the evening.
Yeah, thank you, Kitsune, for sponsoring us tonight. Actually, there is one request. Power Kid, would you feel comfortable wearing Death Side's mask?
No, I would not.
Oh. Death Side, would you feel comfortable wearing Power Kid's mask?
I don't see why not. It's simply a mask.
Apparently it hurts your eyes, though. I don't know how comfortable it might be. But
Starburst, would you feel comfortable giving your mask to anyone?
I don't know if they'd wear it as well, but they can try it out.
All right. And, all right. So final thought. I think we all learned each other. Something. What do you guys learn something about each other that you didn't think before? Like was your impression, Starburst, your impression of Power Kid different now than it was beginning of the night?
He beat me at that game, Kitsune. So I mean, he must be like. I get why he's at the academy now. I can understand it. He beat me in a card game. That takes a little bit of skill. Well, I mean, it takes begrudgingly a little bit of respect has formed. Very minuscule amount.
All right, and your impression of Deathside, is that
I
altered?
love him. Great.
Awesome.
Like we've known each other for years. It's like a father to me.
Power Kid, has your impression of Starburst changed over the evening?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well.
What you see is what you get.
And is your impression of Deathside changed at all? All right, so I'll take that as another no. Deathside, what do you think about Starburst?
I think he's an ambitious young man and he's going places.
Oh, very nice. Good. And any thoughts on Power Kid?
Our kid has a great deal of potential that he simply needs to strive forward to achieve.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you. I guess that's everything then. Do any of you want to say something to the fans?
Thank you, tweet in.
You're welcome.
It was a great evening.
All right, and thank you for tuning in. We will have our final live stream tomorrow afternoon. So just keep, if you're not on our Facebook, just check it out. We'll keep you updated on there. And probably, yeah, thank you for tuning in. And we'll do the last final fundraiser for that. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. And we're still in the air. So keep waving, please. And we're still going.
Why are we still going?
And we're still going. And we are still, and we're done. Wait.